Our story takes place in the grand continent of Uthra, once the home of the most powerful and wise peoples of all races. A utopia of grandiose thinking, innovation. Magics had never been more vast and varied. All peoples were prosperous in this age of peace and happiness. But then, seemingly overnight, a silver fog overtook the known world, plunging it into chaos. The Golden Age is now long past. In the past 100 or so years, progress has gone backwards. Magic's lost, history is forgotten, and the reign of regal politics now dominates the balance of the world. Kings bicker over petty ley lines and disputes of power over blood lineage. The land is now separated by a vast magical wilderness, coated in a thick silver fog. Only the most prominent, well taken care of roads still exist, making any towns along these roads hubs of humanity. Outside the walled bastions, the fog carries its own dangers, able to move environments and its denizens, making navigation difficult, if not impossible in some places. Luckily, there are places within the fog itself that are anchored into place by what means no one knows yet. One of these locations is the bustling city of Yetta O'Dare, where we find our band of heroes. Branch, a Feywild centaur, the lower half of a large deer, using his bone spear to exact revenge on the warkin who killed his family. Calliope Moonsong, a lush Kalashtar bard, the center of all attention and a friend to all. Aaron, a half-elf divination wizard, having a doctorate in archaeology and a knack for map-making, now possessing a ring of great power. Tyrius Redfist, a satyr whispers bard, as keen with a rapier as he is a lute. Beaufort Steelgut, a paladin haunted by his past and seeking a brighter future. Sky, a mysterious fogborn from a bygone age, seeking knowledge as to who and what she is. This group of adventurers now sets out to find lost friends, becoming more powerful, making connections, and ultimately to right the wrongs that the Obsidian Sigil has created. This is the story of the Silver Fog.
So, last session, you guys woke up in the Far East Bazaar desert town, city rather. You guys did some investigating. Some of you went off and did some shopping. Others did some roaming around town. Some of you went to investigate some family leads. Calliope finding out that her grandmother is not a good person.
She's the op.
After Calliope pulled in backup because she was pretty scared, I would like to think, you guys found that you guys were being followed. Asking Morgan to take you to your carts, you guys swiftly left this city, seeing several invisible people behind you with the thanks of Aaron's invisibility spell. As you guys left the city, free of town guards, you guys retrieved your carts, and thinking quickly, Aaron dispelled one of the invisibility spells on one of the followers high up on the city wall. As soon as his spell was broken, he immediately threw his notes that he was taking in the air that were swallowed up by teeny tiny little black holes, and he immediately slit his own throat with a corrosive blade that basically devoured the flesh and vocal cords of his throat and most of his jaw. And you guys basically were like, awesome, not cool. Beaufort disposing of the body in a nearby pig pen. And the other invisible people basically scurrying to wherever god-awful place that they dwell from. You guys start to make your way back into the city. But as you guys were leaving, or entering back into the city, you guys seen off in the distance a large caravan heading towards you. Some unusual creatures that you've never seen before. Rather large insectoid beasts of burden that seem to be, they have like 4 legs and they stand probably like 16 feet tall. as they move, they sway heavily as they have like carts or like carriages on their underbelly that sways gently to either side. And flanking these four large beasts of burden, there are several smaller beasts. You would realize that these are ground drakes, a rocky exteriored lizard of pretty large size. I do believe they take up a 1 by 2 square on a map or a 1 by 3 square on the map. Each of those carrying either a carriage on their back or some sort of cage or crates. And as they quickly eat up ground and begin to follow on your flank, you guys would enter back into the city where you guys quickly take your cart off to the side and watch this caravan stroll by. These large insectoid beasts standing quite tall. Their triangular legs, because they. How to describe this? All right, hold on 1 second.
Sorry, somebody's like revving an engine outside my window, guys. My bad.
I do not have a image to show you all, but I can turn on my camera and show you guys a brief concept of what this thing looks like.
Ah, creepy.
That's
Burn it.
haunting.
Burn it.
So there would be like essentially like a carriage right here on its underbelly as it walks.
So how tall is this thing?
About 14,
You said like 16?
Yeah, 16 feet tall or so.
Ugh.
Burn it in holy fire. Oh my word.
Well,
Yes.
you got the holy fire, homie. You do it.
4 of those in total, each of them carrying a large carriage on their underbelly. You would see purple and silver banners hanging off of them, and you would also see them decorated up with like jewels and chains, kind of decorated up like Indian elephants during the festivals. How they have all those like gold filigree and banners and like.
I just don't want her to get out. Ugh. All right. Thank you.
But yeah, you would see these highly decorated carriages basically moving past you, and as people kind of like the mundane people look around, they'll sit there and some of them like whistle, some of them cheer, some of them take like hands full of rice and like throw it up in the air. Other people have like desert flowers and are like throwing them in front of this procession. And that is where we begin today's session as this caravan makes its way deeper into the city, seeming to head towards the center where this large palace seems to be dwelling.
Hey, Mitch.
Yes.
You mentioned purple and silver banners. Can I do a history check, see if I recognize those banners?
Absolutely. You're going to be looking for a DC 17.
Oh, come on, history. Yeah. Let's see.
Go, Aaron.
Those.
Wait, I said go, Aaron. Can I just give her a fucking? You got a what?
18. I got it by
Okay,
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Purple and silver is a fairly common kind of like lesser house coloration. The thing that catches you off guard is there is no filigree on the banners. There's no iconography. It's just a purple banner with like silver chains hanging off to the side. You do not recognize what minor or lesser house that this could be from.
But you say they're going towards a palace?
Yes.
Bofer's been in this bazaar a couple of times over the years. Can I roll history to see if I get it?
Yours will be a little bit different since you had more of an underground affiliation. So also roll me a DC 17 history.
DC 17 history.
I give him the help action?
If you wish. I mean, you wouldn't really be able to just because you don't have the underground affiliations that he has.
Am I
That's fair. I have.
am I able to?
Can anybody
I'm
else
sorry.
cast guidance? Or you can cast guidance on yourself, right?
Yeah. I'm checking
Yeah.
to see if I have inspiration. I think I have one.
Ooh.
I think.
There we go. I had to close my window because people were being rowdy outside with their engines.
It's Juneteenth, baby.
Give me just a second. I'm
Hello,
scrolling my
It's
notes.
Juneteenth
I
and the World Cup.
apologize for the
People are watching
delay.
the World Cup downtown
Who got
too.
the engine block?
I am scrolling my notes.
Hello.
Okay, here's from that session. Potions, gemstones. I got it after that. So then there's. Okay, I do have one. I have one inspiration.
Very nice.
I'm gonna use.
Hooray.
I'm gonna use my one because I just rolled a nat 2. So.
Oh my god, dude.
That's a little better. I don't think I got the DC though. 13 plus 2, 50. Yeah, I got 15.
You've definitely
Kitty
seen
token.
a lot of like purple and silver in the city before, like Aaron's role. Definitely affiliated with like lesser noble houses. The one thing I will give you is you have seen purple and silver banners and like some of the like the Thieves Guild that you once met Mason in.
Mhm.
That banner was there, although it did have filigree on it. This one does not.
Okay.
And you would also know that in the Red Sands Arena that there is a purple banner hanging up next to the Gallifreya sigil.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
Didn't
sake, these guys.
didn't somebody mention an execution in 2 days, or technically 1 day since we got told about it?
Wait, what execution?
In there like
No,
an
there,
Okay.
there was a thing at the I'm not there, but there was a thing with Oku in the training grounds or something.
Yeah, the Red Sand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they said, what did Oku say? Basically, like, we have an invitation to be there in
Yeah,
2
they're
days. Like,
hosting
his
a
VIP
special
bit.
guest during the next event, and he has basically reserved you guys for his special viewing box, essentially.
We get to
Okay,
sit
I
in
thought
VIP.
there was an execution going on. Okay.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, it's a gladiator arena, so
and
like,
there's also hanging bodies in the streets.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
yeah. So like maybe.
I don't know.
It really just depends if they want a spectacle or not.
So
Just a question.
yeah.
If we go to the red pits and our friends are in the middle of the red pits as the gladiators, what are we doing?
Paying their freedom, maybe. Can we do that?
What was it?
Can we buy them out of the pit?
Can we buy their freedom?
If you guys had a lot of
If we-
gold.
I think
If we had a lot of
if I'm
gold.
not mistaken,
Do we have
some
enough gold for 3 prime fighters? If they're still alive, we left them here like 6 months.
I mean, if they're still alive, and they might be, we might not have to.
if I'm not
buy them out.
mistaken,
We
might-
have the money
might be
for
a-
prime fighters.
I forget. Probably not.
if I'm
In
not,
all honesty.
if I'm not mistaken, most of the slaves that are in the pits are not debt owers. They're just captured like people, right?
It's a menagerie of things. It could be debtors, it could be prisoners of war, it could be people that just have nothing better to do with their lives outside of fighting. Some people don't have
Okay.
skills. Some people just like to fucking fight.
Okay.
They don't have skills.
Well,
they don't have marketable traits.
The reason I say that
I
is
pick
because
things up and put them down.
somebody like Cavella, that she was not a debtor. So that was
No,
a
she was kidnapped.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that
she is a prisoner of war.
Yeah.
Just like Cal.
Yeah, she got kidnapped.
But if she was sold into that life, what is the cost of freedom for
Oh,
her?
okay,
and
yeah,
how
I
has
didn't
she
think
not
about that,
bought it
yeah.
by now?
yeah.
It depends on how
Whoever
much
took her.
gold and reputation she has mustered. Because if she is profitable, it's going to be expensive to get her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could be.
And
she could be like a
Bofer
star of the
knows
show.
she can
Buying
fight.
these people out would have been an option in their first week of captivity. After
they've
surviving
been
like
here
a
for
month,
Yeah.
they're theirs now. They're money makers. They are attraction. We gotta break
Yep.
these motherfuckers out.
We might have to get into the pit and like fight them and be like, if we win, they come with us, and if we lose, like we die.
we're just kind
Um,
of strolling the grounds
that's
right now, right?
An honorable choice.
Yeah.
I don't care for it, but that's honorable.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of like walking through these like market stall streets at the moment.
Okay, are we
So
near
wait,
that?
are we having this conversation in character, and are we doing it out loud, or are we doing
I
it in
don't
the mental
know.
group chat?
I don't know.
I don't know about y'all, but I used the voice because I was in character.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think both
We're
are.
like
I think
comparing notes, but
I
are we
think
doing it out
Bofer's just
loud or
doing
in
a
our
lot of
minds?
introspection on Cavella, especially. But
Right.
I will.
If we're still locked in with you mentally, I'm assuming this is a conversation.
Maybe.
Okay.
I think I was assuming a lot of this was introspection and just thought provoking, not necessarily speech. But I will do such if necessary.
I
Hey, baby.
apologize. It's hard.
I will. I was gonna ask. Are we near the 24-hour? Are we near the 24-hour forge?
Please.
You guys can be if you guys want to go back to the merchant's quarter.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
the
no,
forge
that's
is
24 hours
literally
for
like
sure.
3 doors down from Calliope's grandmother.
Yeah.
Y'all
Great.
know you.
You're crashing out,
What'd you
Calliope.
say, Clarity? You're going in and out.
Yeah, you're very robotic.
Different voices.
All we got out of that was different voices.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out bad, babe.
I would prefer we never go back there.
But I will. Will we have passed it on the way into where we're going?
Oh,
So basically,
shit.
through that area that
that's
you
great.
can go to, you can
Hold
basically
on.
straight line it right back to the 24-hour forge, or you guys can take some of these smaller roads and essentially make your way back to the Drunken Tavern, or the Drunken Dragon. You guys have a cart in tow currently, or wait, did you guys just take your resources out of the cart and leave it, or do you guys drag the cart with you?
I think the cart is still at the
I think
barn.
the cart's still at the barn.
pretty sure.
I grabbed my automaton and I
Yeah,
have
so you
him
guys are just
cut in half,
hauling a whole
strapped
bunch
to
of
me.
gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's important to note that Bofer has an automaton on his bag slung over like a backpack. and
I'm
he's just
carrying
kind of
him like
walking.
C-3PO. I'm carrying him like
Borfer,
C-3PO.
you are drawing a fair bit of attention.
That's
Yeah, dude,
I will.
it's really noticeable.
Very
will.
noticeable, considering he's made out of orichalcum and gold and copper, all very valuable materials.
Yeah.
He's bigger than you and really expensive. And my
You-
Instacart driver is here. 1 minute.
I will. What I'm gonna do is, I think I have this spell. Let me look. I may not actually. I think I'm a big fat liar. Yep, I am a big fat liar. I'm gonna ask you a question, Mitch, and you tell me yay or nay. Because we've already established I can put my journal in the saddle pouch of Billy, and he can go off with it. Can I put my automaton on the saddle of Billy and then unsummon him and take him away?
No, because
He's physical, right?
Yeah, he is not only physical, but he is a deactivated sentient thing. He cannot be bamfed into the ethereal plane.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna continue to carry him like C-3PO, and I'll suggest that we get back to the drunken dragon.
Drunken Dragon. Yep.
Yeah. I will tell everybody, let's make our quickest route to the Drunken Dragon, because I'm gonna ask some people in the Drunken Dragon for help guarding this thing, and using some
You
persuasive.
do
maneuvers.
have all of your private rooms still, so you
Right.
guys can easily go upstairs, lock the door, and let some of the staff know, hey, make sure no one sketchy goes upstairs.
Yeah.
Other than us.
Yeah. Other than us.
We don't even have to let
Yeah.
the staff know.
Um,
We don't even have to let the staff know. I could alarm one of the doors that has the construct in it.
that's true. I think Bofer has a thought
And so
about
if anybody
using
breaks in,
using the 24-hour forge, but then is like, that's way, as he's seeing all the eyes of people while he's walking with it, realizes that's way too public,
yeah.
and goes, I think I'll
Well,
just
why
use
you
my
brought it
forge
with
tongue.
you?
As like Bover's like, I think I'll just use my forge tongue. And so I'll tell all of y'all, hey guys, let's go back to our rooms for just a few minutes. And
I do really need to unload that thing.
yeah.
As the main party goes back to the Drunken Tavern, can you guys either roll me a stealth or survival check?
Huh?
I'm gonna need one of y'all to roll for me. I'm in an elevator at the moment.
I shall roll for you, Aaron. Which would you prefer, stealth or survival?
Oh god, I can't remember which one of mine is higher. I don't have my character sheet in
Survival
front of
is
me. Shit.
+5, and stealth is +2.
Survival.
I. Oh
Okay.
no, Aaron. Oh no, Aaron. Well,
Tell me you did not just roll in that one for me, Mitch. Tell me you didn't
I
just roll in that
rolled
one for me.
I rolled a 3. Infinitely better.
That's not better. Oh
I
It
no.
is.
I rolled a 14.
It's slightly better.
I rolled a 14. Plus my guidance still on me from my history check, which is 2. But the bonus is I have +8. So I have +8 to survival.
What I missed?
Hold on,
What we
baby.
doing now?
I had so that's 10. 2 so 2 + 8 is 10 + 14 24. I rolled 24 survival.
Nice.
And I rolled a 3, or Mitch rolled me a 3 rather.
An 8 total.
Because my stealth is at disadvantage.
Calliope, please
An
roll
8,
me either
right.
a stealth or a survival check.
Oh, lovely. I come back to rolls. I just thought we were having banter.
We were, and then both realized that there's a lot of people looking at a very expensive, inactive automaton on Bofer's back.
You know what, Bofer? I'm sicky. You know what?
I'm carrying him like C-3PO if it makes any difference.
You know
It
what?
does.
Look, I'm just kidding.
No, I said that in opposite. It doesn't. Why are you carrying him? We have the bag of holding. You almost shoved a dead man in my bag last session, and you don't put your expensive shit. You've been drawing attention to us with your money, and you've throwing your money around all. You know what? What was I rolling? A fucking survival.
Survival or stealth?
Nobody's out now. What was I rolling? Damn it. That's funny. Like you're pissed off that you have to roll something.
No,
Yeah, no, and I have to agree with Calliope as well. Like, what? Did you bring that thing with you when you could have just put it in the bag?
23 survival check from Calliope. Let's go.
That's
That's
pretty
not
good.
bad.
You guys are able to make it back fairly quickly. With your survival checks, 2 of which being over 20, you notice a lot of eyes looking at you. But that being said, you guys do make it
Can
back
I
to the.
harmlessly thump him on the back of the head? Is that an okay gesture? Does he not take damage? Can it just be a thump?
Yeah, you can
Can I
V8 him.
do it?
Order from Miranda?
You can what? Did you say V8?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, V8 forehead smack.
Oh my
Yeah.
word.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Calliope is gonna summon her mage hand and do a V8 on a V8 high five on goddamn Bofer's forehead. Like, eh.
So Buffer's just walking and walks into a mage hand.
Yeah.
That being said, we will switch views to Sky and Tyranny. Also, I forgot to add this in the recap. A large dust cloud settles in the far distance as a icy wind seems to blow through the city. As we shift over to Sky and Tyranny, you guys walk out with a plethora of books that Tyranny so graciously paid for. As you walk out, you get a shiver down your spine, Sky, as you... It's odd. It's almost like you feel a wellspring of power just seem to manifest on you. It doesn't, like, outwardly show, but you just feel stronger right now for some reason.
That sounds suspicious.
Okay. I'll look at Tyranny and tell her I'm not sure why, and I'm here. Let me whisper because this is not a safe place, and I'm gonna like whisper in her ear. I think the cold and the fog is doing something for me because I don't feel right. Like I don't know if I'm sick, but I don't know. My muscles feel a little like stronger and tingly, and maybe I'm having a bad reaction to the change in weather.
Tierney is gonna look around. That's not great. Tierney kind of looks around and goes, "Well, perhaps we should get you back to the rest of the group. Who knows? Maybe you might feel a little bit better once you reunite with your friends. Being in an alien city is quite nerve-wracking at times."
Why do I get the feeling Tyranny just failed to check?
Oh, she did big time. Natural 1.
Yeah, the heat and the cold and the sun and the rain, and I feel a little lightheaded. Like, yeah, maybe you should carry me. I don't want to pass out in the street. Here, let me put these books in it. You got a bag?
Oh, that's gonna be great.
She
That's gonna
grabs.
be an amazing thing for me to see. Oh.
She grabs the books
Oh,
and
yeah.
puts them in her sleeve as they vanish, and she looks over at you and she casts levitate as she goes, "Come on now." As you suddenly feel yourself levitate about a foot off the ground, as she joins you, as she just kind of like sits in the air, and you guys are both just kind of levitating through the streets back to the drunken dragon.
I'm like, yep, that makes me feel less lightheaded. Thanks.
Oh, Life's gonna be mad jealous.
Oh,
At this
yeah.
point, I know, I don't care. I'm sick, man.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a conversation, and it's gonna be fun.
So, shifting perspectives again back to the drunken dragon. Bofer, you walk in. Oh, there he is. Fantastic. So, Bofer, you walk into the drunken tavern as you see a couple people kind of drinking, and you see an absolutely inconsolable cardinal sobbing on a table as you hear him go, "They left and they didn't even say how cool of a performance I did."
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
I walk in and I go, "It was excellent. What do you mean?"
Turns around and goes, "You guys didn't even say goodbye."
I will walk up to Cardinal with C3PO on my back and put my hand on his shoulder, and I'll put my hand on his shoulder and I'll go, "It was an excellent performance. We just had a few things we had to take care of bright and early before we could come back and hang out."
Yeah,
And
we
did
had
a
a
cool
bit of a
power
stressful
slide
moment.
and everything. I did fuck up a table though. And he kind of like
You-
stops crying and looks over, and
I
you
go-
see an absolutely fucking livid Leanne just kind of scowling at him,
Wait,
giving him
wait.
the
Do I see the
nastiest side.
Do I
eye.
see the table that's broken?
Oh yeah.
I will walk up to it and cast Mending.
Very
I was
nice.
gonna say.
As Leanne
I'll
looks at
like
you and
pick
kind
up-
of nods in appreciation, and she looks back at Cardinal and goes, "You're still not off the hook."
I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up and like it's probably a big circular table. I'll pick
Yeah.
it up and we've already established I'm strong, and I'll hold it up and I'll put the legs up under it and just cast Mending on the legs, and all it is just me like tightening things down, I guess. Just tightening it down.
You're like, I got it.
I'll take
Well,
that.
now that that's all patched up, so what you guys going to go do? You guys have fun? You guys see the city? What's the haps, cats?
What time is it right now? Like,
Yeah.
has the sun gone down?
Maybe noon, 1 o'clock, if that.
Fuck, I ruined my day early.
Yes, you did.
Dang.
You really did get a jump on it, huh?
Dang. All right. I'm gonna look at Leanne and like gesture like to come to the table that I'm fixing like real quick, and I say, "Hey, can you hold that in for me real quick?" And
Early.
while she's holding it, I'm gonna like bend down, fix a few things, and I'm gonna come up and I'll whisper to her and I'll go, "Hey, you see this thing I got?"
Yes, the very unusual robot man on your back.
That's very noticeable.
I go,
It's so noticeable.
I go.
It's-
It is very, very important that this thing goes to no one except me. It's a little bit of a project I'm working on, and I'm willing to give extra to the cause if we can make sure that it does not go touched by anyone except me.
I hypothetically, I won't see anything. And she kind of like turns her head and holds out her hand.
Amen. That's how you do it, Leanne. Fuck
You
your
know,
feelings.
she's a businesswoman. She's the entrepreneur. I'd like to point out, we basically bought out her entire upper floor for like a month.
Hey.
She got a lot of money out of us
That
already.
is buying you guys quite a bit of
Discretion?
favor and leeway with her.
So I
Yeah.
will.
That's how we can break
I'm gonna-
tables and just.
I roll stealth at disadvantage. Or no, I'll roll sleight of hand. I'm gonna roll sleight of hand real quick.
So we didn't break the table. Cardinal broke the table. That was his
Oh yeah,
fault.
he power slid off the stage and landed on the table and just broke it right off the legs.
Okay.
Oh, that's
It's fully
lovely.
his fault.
So
Yeah.
I got a total of
Let's just
I
try
got a
not to
total
get
of
evicted.
14 on a sleight of hand. I'm gonna try to slide her 20 gold pieces and say, if you see or hear anybody wanting this, and I gesture like with my head, and I go, please, number one, don't act like you don't know, and B, let me know.
Kind of like
Go for it.
takes the bag and kind of like hops in her hand. Seems a little light.
Mm-hmm.
I go, all
Also,
right.
there's the added thing of the
Listen,
entire
that's your
town.
fault for throwing around gold
I go-
everywhere and then showing up with artifacts and shit.
I
Take
go-
a
No,
lead.
for real, this is 100% on you, bud.
I get it. I'm not arguing. Beaufort goes,
To be clear.
I go, you drive a hard bargain. Let me roll another sleight of hand, or can I keep that sleight of hand?
You can keep the sleight of hand.
Okay,
if you wanna
cool.
just
Thank
add to
God.
it.
Thank God. Because I have a plus
Right,
0 to
with
sleight of
your
hand.
other sleight of hand.
I have a plus 0 to sleight of hand, so I appreciate it.
All the money.
I will slide her another 50.
She
You're gonna be
feels her
close
hand
to
like go
time,
down
dude.
as you see her eyes go wide, and she goes, "That is good. That is good." Ties the coin purse, puts it into a little like inner pocket to her garb, and goes, "I will be sure to not let anyone upstairs. Do try to keep it hidden, and if you
We-
are going to be making noise, do keep it down. I do not know what weird things you plan to do with this thing, but it is none of my business. But I do not wish to hear it. I hear enough weird things at night anyway."
Beaufort bows and goes, we have all of our trying to keep it hidden. We have all those plans in order. It's just when we're not here, there may be somebody who is a ne'er-do-well and wants to know if you've seen it. And all I'm asking is, you haven't seen it.
Do the rest of us hear this conversation? I need to
You
know.
hear the two of them kind of whispering, and Aaron, with your ungodly passive perception, you do see both her handing
forgot.
over a sack of gold
Okay,
to
yeah, no, and also the
Leanne.
observant
Yeah.
thing. I can see your
And
lips
what about
moving.
the
I can
lip
tell what you're
reading?
saying.
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, so you lip read this entire conversation.
Yeah, I call out from the other side of the room where I've still got my arm around Calliope's shoulders, trying to like help her feel better after earlier. Be like, hey, Beaufort, I just want to point out the entire town saw you walk straight in here with that thing on your back. Everyone knows you have that, man. Everyone.
I look at Aaron and I do my hand thing and I go, but they don't know which room it's in. And then I march my happy butt upstairs.
You're not subtle at all. I call up after him.
And I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to, Mitch, I have my Uracalcum with me. I have, all my Forge's Tongue. I have all that with me. I'm going to start trying to make way to figure out how to get this thing going.
You can definitely start. Make me a D20 roll with your wisdom and sleight of hand modifiers added.
Gotcha. Sleight of hand's plus 0, so we just get plus 5, but that's fine.
Oh, buddy.
Can I add guidance?
The paladin is
Yes.
just not being
Yes.
sneaky. It's not working.
Yes.
So.
Okay. 12 plus 5 is 17.
Plus your guidance.
Yeah, plus guidance. I got a 2 on my guidance and a 10 on my
Okay.
on my D20.
With the 17, as you kind of like set it on a one of the tables and kind of like start organizing parts, you take a look in like the severed like stomach cavity. There's a lot of missing gears and mechanisms and connections. You're gonna have to make a lot of like copper wiring. You're gonna have to make a lot of like gears. You're gonna have to make a lot of like structural supports. Not particularly difficult, but it's gonna be very time consuming.
Okay, so then
So
what
we need a
I guess
bunch
the first day today, I'm like my first bit of working on it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my journal and start writing schematics of like I need this gear and this material metal. I need these wires and this length, and like start like doing
Yeah,
the
you're
math and starting to put it
probably
down on
gonna
paper.
need at least a couple 100 feet of copper wiring just off the rip. That's
Yeah.
the one thing that you do catch, and you're gonna need essentially multiple clocks worth of both fine, medium, and large gears.
Okay, so
Who's
Beaufort,
crashing out?
I sit down and I'm starting to put down my schematics on paper. Once I get all my schematics down of the things I need, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take like a blanket from my bedroll and I'm gonna wrap it up, like kind of like make it look like baggage, and wrap it up and put it like in the corner, and then put like we have like the beds in the room or whatever, and put it under the bed in the
You're
corner,
about
like
to
get it
eat.
out of the way.
You're gonna eat him.
Oh, I would also add with your 17, because you did make the DC, you are missing the main power core. It's essentially like an Iron Man like chess piece,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there is like no like central power source, and you need to figure out what could power something this complex.
Okay,
A
well,
magic arc reactor.
and so I'll write down in my notes along with it, write down all my gears and wires and be like, okay, and then put power source circle, and then close it up, and then I'll come back downstairs and rejoin everybody. I'll be right back. I'm gonna help put the baby to sleep.
Heard.
In the moment that Aaron is holding Calliope, Calliope's going to lean into her sobbing. Just hold on. I don't want to disturb my brother-in-law. Give me 3 seconds.
Right. Also, I just dropped something. I gotta pick up. I gotta say it.
All right.
Never mind. The baby's wide
Okay.
awake and a wiggle worm, so I'm just holding the baby.
Oh.
That being said, Sky and Tyranny, you two would enter the Drinking Tavern at this
Jesus
point.
Christ.
As Tyranny enters the threshold, she lands on the ground and dispels levitate on you as you catch yourself before you tumble.
Oh, good. I thought I was gonna face plant.
Oh yeah, we still have to explain to them what happened today. They don't know.
So much.
Oh, we were left unsupervised in our defense.
That's okay. So was I.
As soon
Well,
as
actually, no, you weren't unsupervised. You had tyranny.
yeah, you had Tyranny. As soon as they walk in, I'm gonna make eye contact with Aaron and like nod to the doorway where they walk in, and be like,
Right.
"We need to talk to them."
Yeah, no, I got that. I got that.
And so I will start making my way from downstairs, like straight, like a beeline towards Tyranny and Sky. And then I'll also look at like Morgan, Branch, Tyrius, and be like, come on, and like tell them to come on.
So as I walk in the door and I like land on my feet, I'm gonna walk over to like the nearest table and try to pick it up.
You what?
It's
Pick up a
a
table?
It's not particularly hard for you to lift up.
Why are you picking up a table?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
Yes.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
He said I felt stronger, so I was checking to see if I could pick up a table.
Magically.
Oh my god. Oh. She's like, damn, am I the Hulk now?
I mean,
Nah.
curiosity, it makes sense.
I'm so fucking strong.
as soon as we all get enclosed, I'm gonna I'll ask, I'll look around and be like, okay, we need to talk. So I will sit down at a table
Do we
where
want to
everybody
do
can
this down
fit.
here, or do we want to have a private conversation upstairs?
That's probably a better idea. And I look at everybody and I go,
Yeah,
let's go to that room.
discretion.
And I point to the room where C3PO is. I'm like, everybody go up there.
Oh, that automaton is going to be the death of us. I can already feel it. I can feel it now.
Yeah,
Feeling it.
I got
I'll even mind link with
weird.
Sky and I'll be like, were you floating?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
what was
started
that?
feeling in the bazaar, and I think I might be sick. And I told Tierney she might need to carry me because I was afraid I was gonna throw up or pass
What do
out
you-
or something. I got tingly and I don't feel right.
I go,
Sick how? Like heat exhaustion? Are you too hot?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a change in the weather, but like my magic started like I don't know. It acted up, but I feel stronger, but I feel weird, and I don't know. My body just doesn't feel right.
when we were
I was
walking up
looking
to
at
the
Beaufort.
Drunken Dragon, did we notice the storm thing that you were talking about?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's a very large kind of like
Does it look like Twister
red
up in here?
tinted like sand cloud like off in the distance, maybe like 15 or 20 miles out. It just looks like a super gnarly fucking storm cloud off in the distance.
Okay, would
That-
I recognize this storm cloud from being here before, like as like a traditional like sandstorm?
Well, there's sandstorms, and then there's the other storms that roll through here. Roll me a history check.
Wait, did it look like a
Excuse
sandstorm?
you?
Or did it look like a fog storm?
Hmm.
What do you mean other storms?
I only got 8.
8. At
We got-
this distance, you can't tell, but you do know that this place suffers from not only like mundane sandstorms that last from a few hours to a few days, but every once in a while there is often a sandstorm that is infused with the fogs.
Excuse you? Excuse you?
And
Oh,
I'll
no,
look
look-
at I'll look
yeah,
at Sky
sure.
and go, do you need any kind of healing? Or are you like, is it like how bad?
Are you okay?
Like, are you okay?
I think so. Wait, we're in the desert. That's. I didn't cause that storm, did I?
No.
What's the
Bo-
gopher?
Beaufort looks and goes, no, they're just kind of rare. I don't know.
I mean, we don't know, really,
Yeah,
do we?
Oh my
they're not.
God,
They're
is
not.
that-
They're not impossible. I've heard of them before, but I haven't heard
Right.
very often of them. So I'm not real sure. I don't think you caused it. No. But just to be
Okay.
safe, are you okay? Like, you said you feel sick. Do you need some kind of tincture? Do you need to drink? Do you need healing?
I think I'm
Have
good.
you
I
eaten
just I don't know. We were walking through the bazaar, and I don't know. I felt I don't know, like a glitch or something. I just had a weird feeling.
Okay.
Did you eat it all today? Maybe it's that.
Beaufort laughs and goes, that is true. You do need to eat when you're out burning calories in the heat.
Especially then.
I think we had breakfast this morning, but I don't think we ate while we were out. I was busy talking and asking questions and buying stuff.
Okay.
Talking to who and asking questions about what? Because we should probably take this. We should take this.
Let's go upstairs. We need to have a chat. We need to have a chat.
Yeah, we need to fill you in
better
on
go.
some things. But no, also, who have you been talking to, Sky, and what about? Like as we're
Yeah.
watching.
That's funny. Scott was talking to people and asking questions. Immediately, Aaron's red flags go off.
Well, no, because like it's just her. Like Tyranny was there, so like she wasn't by herself, just talking to whoever. Because like that could have been liable for trouble. And also, we were the ones that ran into trouble today. As far as I know, like Tyranny and Sky just had a pleasant shopping day. But
Yeah.
it's just a question of like, so with everything that we've learned, who was listening while you were talking?
Well, we went to like not the part of the bazaar that we were at the other day. We went to a really deep and busy part of the bazaar that Tyranny took me to. That was really, really crowded, and we found a guy that works with leather and makes really cool items. And I don't know, it was outside, so probably a lot of people heard a lot of like what was being said because it was kind of out in the open.
Oh, great. Oh, we lost Calliope. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But we were talking about the bag that he made, and it cost one of these square gold coins, and I think I kind of made Tyranny facepalm because of course I forgot about the change in how much these were before, but
You
then
spent the old money immediately. You spent the old money immediately.
well, no, I pulled it out and I thought they were still worth what they were worth before, but apparently they're worth a lot more. And he got very excited when he saw it.
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
Again, Aaron's looking at Bofer and then looks back at Sky and be like, "You two flashing all of our money around to just anybody who's around is starting to really stress me out. I'm not gonna lie.
Bofer
I'm gonna
goes.
be so
Bofer
honest
goes.
with
I
you."
don't know who our money belongs to. I'm just using mine. I don't.
Okay, let me rephrase. It's your money, but you're in this party, so you flashing it around means we probably have some too, and that puts eyes on all of us.
And then we call
remember?
Yom.
Okay, let me just point out I wasn't flashing
We don't know
it.
if Dome is welcome here, bro.
We
Continue,
know for
Sky.
we know for sure he may not be welcome, but he could for sure make himself welcome. That's for sure.
Oku. We call Oku. This is his neighborhood.
That's
anyway.
fair. That's fair.
I pulled out one to pay for the item I was buying. I wasn't pulling out a handful because I only
No, but
needed
even one is worth so much. You just showed somebody that you're rich enough to be interesting, to be like followed and stuff. And we were followed earlier.
Bofer
You just put a giant target on your back, baby. Just like how Bofer did and has been doing.
Oh, would it be safe to assume that we're in our room now?
Recently,
Yeah.
we gonna have
Yeah,
to
we're
take
walking
it
inside.
easy on Sky, cause Sky don't know.
I know Sky doesn't know. That's why I'm being more gentle with her than I was with Bofer this morning.
Okay, fair.
Well, then after that, we went walking through the rest of the bazaar, and we found a bookstore, and we found a store that sold incense, and we found a material store where I bought some stuff to make jewelry with, and we stopped at a few other shops and talked. But
Hello, cutie.
she handled all the money because she told me not to pull any more of that out.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
smart. So you just kind of had a nice, productive shopping day.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, and I talked to
You
a lot
just
of people.
heard my voice and came out. Hello, sexy. I'm sorry.
Who's sexy? What's
no,
happening?
So
Hello?
there are black cats.
Oh, they are
stray
sexy
black
animals,
cats.
to be fair.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I've been chosen by one, and I already have one at home, and I'm like,
Yeah. Monumentous occasion, I must say. To be
Indeed.
chosen by a void.
The cat distribution system has struck again.
You've been chosen by the void. You're lucky.
Listen, it's black cats specifically, black boy cats. That's all I've ever owned, and yep. That's what likes me. That's what I like, I guess. But I can't take this one home because I don't want my little one-eyed boy to kill him. Because he's just
Yours
this little
is
sweet.
Yours has got one eye. Oh, he's a little fury.
He's a little pirate.
Yes, he is. My little sweet little pirate.
With his little eye patch. He needs the eye patch. Halloween.
Yes. Listen,
I'm sorry.
I tried. He hated that shit.
Yeah, they hate stuff on their heads. They don't put up with costumes like dogs.
No, not at all. Brioche is
No.
not for that indignity.
And his name is Brioche. I'm sorry. We've side quested a little.
I'm
You're
sorry.
good. Yeah, I'm just
Guy,
gonna-
you were saying, my love.
So basically, yeah, we went through the bazaar and we did a little shopping, but Tyranny didn't let me do a lot of the talking because apparently after going to the magic leather worker shop, I did a little too much talking there, and she learned not to say too much really quickly.
Yeah, that was good of her. That was good of her to watch out for you. We really need to work on that.
Yeah,
I know you're trying.
As soon as I opened my mouth a couple of times, she just kind of talked over me and stumped in front of me, and I didn't get to say much.
I know you're still learning. I know you're learning and you're trying and you're doing your best. But yeah, we got.
And so I'm
We
gonna,
gotta be-
you're gonna be proud of me. You know, guess what I found? And I'm gonna pull out a book like it's an old common, so you probably can't read it. I found a book of manners.
Oh my god. And it's an old common too.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Calliope, thank God. Oh my word.
No, but actually though, we're gonna get her some finishing school courses, some etiquette. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god, out of character.
Listen.
Just out of character, just wait till I read you off some of the shit that's in there. It is so bad.
No, I
Oh.
know. I'm saying I think it's gonna be funny because she's gonna try and learn, but her thoughts are a lot less hurtful than what the fuck the past has to offer. It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh wait, no, 'cause it's manners from
Yeah, we're
from
talking
like
about
hundreds of years ago.
we're talking about the difference between like 1970s, 1960s Bible Belt manners versus today's manners.
Yeah,
So,
more
Yeah,
like
we're-
1860s Bible Belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, which is worse. Which is way
Which
worse.
is
gonna
immensely
be
worse.
A hilarious development.
Oh no.
Please stay
This is
tuned
gonna
for the
take a
development
hard
of
left.
Bible Belt manners.
This is gonna take a hard left. Meanwhile, so we had an adventure today too, didn't we, Calliope?
Calliope is just sobbing in Aaron's arms.
Is Tyranny?
Yeah.
I asked Tyranny to come in the room with us. She should be there, right?
No.
Morgan's
No, she
still
shouldn't.
here.
No.
I asked. I
No,
said.
she
I
came
told
back from
Calliope
Sky.
and Morgan, like, come on, we gotta talk.
She
We gotta have a
needs
big,
to know what's
big,
going on.
big family
I am
meeting.
So not ready.
She's your baby mama. Get ready.
Oh my god.
Share with your
Calliope.
partner.
Buffer's like,
Trust your partner.
Buffer's like, only way to fix the problem is rip the Band-Aid off.
Wait, what
Calliope
happened?
is gonna
What's the
start
Band-Aid?
wiping her nose on her sleeve so it's all snotty, and she's like,
Ugh.
"Okay, Tyranny, so I'm dumb and I'm stupid, and you know I was
Hey.
stupid. It's part of the reason you like me, but I am."
Tyranny
Hey.
wraps her arms around you and just goes, "Oh, my sweet brainless princess."
Hey now, Aaron's looking at both of them
Oh,
like,
no,
don't
no, no,
talk
no.
about my friend like that.
No. I tap Aaron on the shoulder and I go, no. Hold on. Let this play. It's kind of their thing. Let it play out.
It's, but she's not stupid and brainless,
hey.
and that's rude.
Hey, we know.
Hold on.
I'm like, that's, we know that in our heads. That's their thing, though.
Like, but yeah, that's yeah, okay.
I'm like,
I don't have
some
a
people,
girlfriend. I can't speak.
some
to it,
people
I
like a
know.
little degradation. I don't know.
You know,
So Buffer's like,
Aaron,
Now
you
you're
see
telling me
Morgan
that's a
kind of
game?
stand next to you and kind of like look over at Tyranny and Aaron with a raised eyebrow.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening with Morgan? I was clocked out for a second. I'm sorry. What
She's kind of like walks next to you and then kind of eyeballs Calliope and Tyranny and kind of like raises one of those RBF eyebrows.
Is she looking at me with the people's eyebrow right now?
No, she's just looking at Calliope.
She shares your indignation for this. All right. She's like,
Oh.
this is so gross.
Us two are both looking at you two like, what the hell are they doing?
yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, continue, Calliope.
So
Spill
like,
thine,
I'm like offended on
spill
Calliope's
thine
behalf,
tea.
and Boker's telling me not to kink shame.
Calliope, spill thine tea.
Oh, there's music.
So, oh yeah,
Calliope-
no, I'm on
Calliope
my
came with the
Discord.
soundtrack.
No, people are having daddy-daughter moments because the sounds
Oh.
of Detroit in the summer are amazing. All right.
Oh, I love the of Detroit in the
So
summer.
there's a baby girl on her bike with her daddy and his speakers.
That's awesome.
Well, that's sweet. 0 to sweet, real quick.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But yeah, you gotta spill the tea to your girlfriend without
I
making it clear yourself.
apologize. I'm sorry. I got absorbed.
Is there gonna-
That being said, Calliope is like still wiping the tears, and she's gonna kind of lay on Tyranny. Okay. So, okay, you know how I found my grandma, and I was so excited because I thought I was the only one, and now I'm not the only one. And oh shit, hold on. Mom likes the song too. Yeah, Detroit has a soundtrack. Um,
It's summer in the city. What can you do?
amen. But yeah, Calliope's gonna go. Okay, so I thought she asked me if I was involved with anybody, and if I said no, then maybe my cousin would lie because I kind of bragged on you the night before. But also, you're awesome, and I wanted her to know, and I wanted her to agree. But also, I didn't know
Deep
that she
breath. Deep
directly.
breath. You have to breathe in between sentences.
Oh, that's a good guy. Catatonic again.
Okay. So I told my evil grandma who's in league with the Pendrakes and the Gallifreyans that I am currently involved with Tyranny of the Golden Eden.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
Wait, but why is it bad to tell your grandmother that you have a girlfriend?
Because her grandma's evil and in league with at least
My
one
grandma-
devil that we know of.
Yeah, my grandma works for the devil, like genuinely the devil, maybe. And
Like, actually,
And
one
I
of many.
got plans to keep her off your scent, but also I just thought she would be proud of me, and it was stupid, and I'll never tell anybody about you again, but I want to tell somebody about you that wasn't my friend.
Tyranny just kind of like pulls you into an embrace and goes, "Oh, there's nothing to worry about. People will know eventually."
I
Wait,
will say she wasn't trying to endanger you. It's very much... Calliope, it's not your fault you thought you could trust your kin. She's your blood.
She's
You
not
thought-
my kin. She's just my blood.
She...
I,
okay. Fair enough.
Can't your family read minds?
Not all of them, I guess. Or can they? Calliope?
I'm sorry, what?
Can't your family read minds?
I mean, apparently, I don't really know. In my tribe, with my mom and dad and all the kids and my aunts and uncles and cousins, if they were my aunts and uncles and cousins, how many of us were related? Did she kill all of my family? Anyways, and we all read each other's minds for the most part. We were kind of quiet because that's how you live with the birds. But I got here, and then my cousin was like, "You can read minds," and then my grandma was talking like, "It's so crazy that I could talk to everybody that I want to talk to," and I thought we were all kind of just talkers, so I'm a little weirded out. I don't know what's up with them.
Okay.
Bofer will kind of lean into the conversation and go, Mitch, Claire, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see a demon behind her, but I felt and kind of saw an outline of like a super demonic presence, right?
But
smelled it.
the massive presence and like that vile aura of some sort of fiendish presence in the window behind the grandmother.
That's right. Okay, so
It smelled evil and sulfur.
I'll lean in to the conversation and I'll say, truth be told, as we were leaving, I looked up into the window and spotted her grandma watching us leave, writing in a notebook. And behind her, in the kind of like the window pane behind her, I used some of Morodin's grace that he's given me, and he showed me this incredibly foul, fiendish energy behind her, almost as if it was just kind of watching her. I don't know if that means.
And we were also followed by spies on the way here.
Yeah, I don't know if that means. No, wait. I will ask. When I used the divine sense on the guy, it was human, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll explain. I don't necessarily know how evil, how big, but just based off the senses that Morodin has given me, pretty big, pretty foul. Except for the spies. The spies just put off this regular human aura. They weren't anything crazy.
Right. Well, they might not be fiendish, but they're definitely all working together.
Right, and so I tell Tyranny, I'm like, it's very possible that her grandma is either like a paramour of some kind of demon, or maybe a patron. I'm not sure exactly the relationship, but there is.
You say my grandma's fucking a demon?
Possibly.
say.
I'm like, hey, you're doing a
I mean,
dragon.
we don't know Grandma's life.
I look
We don't
at
know how Grandma gets down.
I look at Calliope. I go, I mean, you are with a dragon.
That
Okay,
is
so
true.
correct
That is
if I'm
true.
wrong, though.
I say that and I go,
You-
no. I say that and I go, no offense. That's just drawing the comparison. Like the.
Yeah, no, again, Aaron's gonna look up at Morgan as I'm sure Calliope's looking at Tyranny like, hey now.
I'm like, no hate, no being a butt. I'm just drawing the
No
comparison.
kink shaming.
But the
Being attracted to power is genetic, what?
yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
but here's the main
And
here's
and
the
the
main
So-
thing
charisma
is
to
that
bag it.
I look at Tyranny specifically. I'm like, I don't know how much influence or how big this fiendish thing is, but it was big enough for me to know it's nothing small.
So let me ask a couple questions, okay? You all wound up at the house where Calliope was with her grandma, right?
Because she called us.
Because she was trapped in a room with her grandma and her grandma wasn't letting her leave at first.
Okay.
My grandma and Durkin. Nobody can trust Durkin anymore. Remember that, but we have to smile in their faces.
Okay.
But yeah, we
okay,
thought Durkin was cool. Durkin's not cool.
Durkin's
where I'm
not cool.
confused is she called all of you guys, but she didn't call Tyranny and I to come help.
Here's
Because we
Because
didn't want Tyranny
Tyranny-
anywhere near her grandma.
Calliope's going to class Tyranny's face. I adore you, but you would have burnt that shit to the ground and blew your cover, and I wasn't ready to be the reason you blew your cover.
And got captured again. No
Yeah.
And
offense.
to be fair, I don't particularly like this city, so glassing it over would not have been very hard or hurtful.
If I may, my lady, if I may, you've already been taken by these people once, and this world cannot afford to lose the Golden Eden twice. And we are outnumbered here. However powerful you may be, we are vastly outnumbered here.
And I kind of, yeah,
I
like,
I don't see
we
Tyranny
still
being
stand
stupid
aside
enough to let you
debating.
take her a second time.
They caught me in a moment of weakness, and that will not happen again. And
Would you
for the
like
first
to
time
share
ever,
that before
you
you found your
see
children?
Tyranny with this smile that just sends a chill down all of your spines.
Do we need to make constitution checks or like wisdom
I don't
checks?
think
Nope.
Beaufort gets a chill. I think Beaufort gets excited, and I'm like, oh, like we're gonna do it again, like Thistle Hollow. I think Beaufort gets excited.
Okay,
Because you
on
want
that
to burn
note,
this awful
you
down
let
too.
let me point out, Tyranny, on that note, that if you were rescuing your girlfriend, that might put you in a moment of weakness as well because you'd be distracted.
Absolutely,
You
and
kinda
also
told
you
her
haven't
to
found
give
your
me
children
up.
yet.
Excuse me.
No, I'm saying
mean-
she'd be so worried about you that she wouldn't be worrying about herself, and in a moment of weakness, she could be got again.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
fair.
the-
That is true.
That's
That's why I didn't call. But also,
Again, like looking
I
at
don't know.
Tyranny, like with all due respect.
Although,
Tyranny
you know,
just still
Anyway.
kind of like smirks. She gets the sense that you are underestimating her, and that kind of puts a little smile on her face, a genuine smile, as she goes, "Aw." Mentally, she's like, "Oh, they care for me."
Beaufort
Well,
is
it's not so much underestimating. It's yeah, we don't want her to get captured again. That'd be sad because it would make Calliope sad and mad,
I'm,
and then
Yeah,
we really wouldn't know what to do.
I'm rolling some
yeah,
dice.
you
hold
wouldn't,
on.
because I'm
Although,
suicidal
you
at
know-
that point. We're suicide mission. Go get my baby.
Also- Yeah, also Tyranny saved our lives more times than I can count. And if we lose her, we are with up.
Yeah.
Hey Mitch. Hey Mitch.
Right.
I just rolled a 23 deception. Beaufort is on the outside, stone cold, like trying to be understanding. Beaufort, at the sight of Tyranny, like trying to like show off and be like, "You don't know me." Beaufort's like, "We're gonna burn this place to the ground." Beaufort's like so excited. Beaufort is so excited. He's like, "Yeah."
He is cheering on the
I'm
inside.
chomping at the Beaufort's foaming at the mouth, like thinking about the Tyranny blowing
Screaming,
his place
crying,
to
throwing
kingdom
up.
come. Yeah. But no, I will also be like, okay, everybody, if you all remember, and I'll pull C3PO out from under the bed and uncover him, and I'll go, if you all
Oh, we
remember,
remembered.
My friend.
You weren't subtle.
And I go, and I look at Aaron like, okay, and go, and go, and go.
What,
So
you weren't?
I go, so, come to find out, I was wrong. This is not a, how do you put it? This is not a suit of armor, nor is it a robot to be controlled. This is a sentient being.
Dude, it's an automaton.
Bofer goes, this is a sentient being who has been turned off and is waiting to be turned back on.
Oh my God, is that the thing we were talking the other, earlier today about that was in the Dwarven thing that Althea had some kind of like control over, and you turn it on and we don't know what's gonna happen, and we're kind of like not sure whether you should do that or not, and kind of panicking over it, and
so
Sky, that's what we were fighting about earlier.
Bofer claps his hands together and goes, so, for the foreseeable future, I will be working on this, and getting this guy back up and running.
We're having a robot meeting.
And Bofer
Yeah, by the way, hi, Pala.
Yeah, hey, buddy. But Bofer goes, I will be working on this. I will come to events that we need to go to. I will show my smiling face, but this is my Bofer kind of stutters and stops. Bofer stutters and stops for a second and goes, this is top priority for me.
Not Cavella?
Here's the thing. I don't know how to get Cavella out right now. I have to come up with a plan. I'll go.
You know what?
I'll go. Bofer goes.
Bofer, we have to come up with a plan.
Sorry.
We are a team. It's not just you doing it by yourself, my dude.
Bofer goes, I'm sorry. We have to come up with a plan. Bofer goes, okay, we have to come up with a plan. Point being, I don't know where to start other than go talk, and that is simple. We can go talk and try to suss out some information. As far as as far as keeping my hands busy so I don't strangle people, this is my project.
This is that's fair.
Bofer gives like a pointed eye and is like, I am on thin ice. This is my project. And if you would like to help, you are more than welcome to help me. I will gladly take your help with a smiling face. This is my project. Because if I stop, I'm afraid I'm going to do something rather stupid.
Do we have to smile while we help you, or can we just like offer help and grimace about it?
You can offer help. Bofer stops and goes, I want you all to understand. I am not, none of my ire is pointed towards any of you or towards any of the people who have been kind to us. All of my ire is pointed to those who hung my friend for being a good man.
And that's fair, but we're gonna get those people together.
Oh, yeah.
You're not on this mission by yourself.
Yeah, Bofer nods and goes, yeah, I know that. I'm like, the levels at which I understand that are fairly high. The levels at which my heart wants to charge hell with everything in me is a lot more. It's taking a lot to hold back the desires of my own heart right now. It's taking a lot. And that's why I have been so gracious with my money. That's why I have been gracious with, talking and singing and talking to people and whatever. That's why I don't care if people see me doing stuff, because if they come after me, I'm going to rip their windpipe out of their body.
Oh.
I know that, Bofer. What I'm saying and what I keep stressing and why I keep stressing it is because, again, you are a part of this group and your carelessness could come back to hurt all of us too. That's what I need you to understand, is when you are careless with your money, with lugging this thing around, looks at C-3PO, when you're just doing whatever and you're with all of us catch hell for that. It's not just about you. I understand that you are grieving, and I am so sorry for what happened to Mason, and you feel and process however you need to feel and process. Channel your rage, your grief, your pain into this project, or whatever else you need to do. But you really need to pump the brakes every now and again, my friend.
Okay.
And remember that what you do affects all of us.
Let me
Beaufort,
point out.
Morgan steps
You
forward
can't
to
be
you,
that
Beaufort.
careless.
Yeah.
Morgan
You're-
steps forward towards Beaufort and goes, Beaufort, would you allow me to do something?
Sure. Yeah. Beaufort's like, I got nothing left. Yeah.
She puts you see Morgan's nails shift into long claws as she takes two of them and brushes them over your eyes. All of your pent up rage, angst, worry, everything that you're feeling settles down, and in replace of it, it is the coldest logic you have ever felt.
What?
There is no emotions. There is just pure
What?
cutthroat logic.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you do that to me too, so I won't be so scared to be in this town and think I'm gonna die every time I turn around?
Whoa.
Beaufort,
Whoa.
Beaufort, his eyes roll back for a second, and he wipes his eyes, and you see, I think Beaufort might actually shed a small tear, and he kind of wipes it, and he goes, I see what you're saying. I will do my best from now on. I apologize for any scares I've given. I apologize for any wrongful emotions you may have felt due to my actions. But I will do my best from here on out.
Did she just take his emotions away? What the fuck?
He used an enhanced calm emotions along with enhanced logic.
This is this is a mind.
Let me intellectualize my feelings.
This is a mind shift of my emotions have no place to run me right now. Everything I do needs to be calculated. And so it's almost like, this sounds wrong of me to say, but hear me out. It's almost like shifting from being hyper emotional to almost like an autistic focus. It's like I'm on this. Like, okay, got it.
It's intellectualizing your emotions so you don't have to feel them.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Yeah, that's not great because the emotions are still gonna be there when this is over. You're still gonna have to process them eventually. What the hell did she just do?
Yeah.
So she used enhanced calm emotions, which basically takes any high emotions and reduces them essentially down to 1%. And then she essentially used a custom enchantment called Enhanced Logic, which basically allows you to hyper process and think logically to the point where you're basically a Vulcan.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, no,
Well-
Aaron's looking at Morgan with a little bit of horror, I think,
Beaufort-
seeing this shift.
Beaufort looks at Morgan, and I think Beaufort gives a nod and says a Morodin blessing in Dwarvish, just something like, "Thank you for blessing the patron or the priest of Morodin this day. Thank you for your blessing." Just something along those lines, and then goes, "I actually do have a question for you, Miss Morgan. You told me at one point you would love to help me with this when we were at the wizard structure, and we were at this siege building. And I will turn and point at his chest and go, what goes in there?"
We don't talk about the bad place.
We don't talk about emotions either.
Morgan looks at it and goes, "There are a multitude of things that could be used as a power source. It's simply figuring out which one will work correctly in this particular mechanism."
Okay. When she says power source, does that trigger any kind of knowledge in Beaufort to know what she's talking about when she says a list of them?
She doesn't really give a list, but based on your background as a blacksmith and just like your background in smithing, it's going to require some sort of very powerful like monster core or a very powerful quartz crystal that has been imbued with high level magic.
Okay.
Morgan also looks at you, Bofer, and goes, "You have 12 hours. Use it wisely."
Yeah, because the magic's gonna wear off, and then all the emotions come back, dude.
Bofer goes, okay. And I think Bofer walks out of the room with his journal in his hand, like, I'm good to go. Bofer had already done all his calculations in his journal, like all the math, all the schematics, all the gears and clock gears, the wire. Hold on, baby. I've already done all that. And so Bofer's like, if I got 12 hours, I got 12 hours. I need a boogie. And so Bofer, I think, packs up
before
his stuff.
You crash into a wall.
Yeah, Bofer packs up his stuff, throws his backpack on. I re-wrap up C-3PO and put him back under the bed. And I go, if any of you need me, I will be out in the marketplace in the Merchants Guild. And I walk right out.
Okay.
Morgan mind links with you, Aaron. She goes, his emotions were burning his better judgments. As much as I don't like using that spell on people, much less friends, in my view, it was required. Otherwise, his rash, emotional mindset would have caused him to, I don't want to say crash out, but would have led to him to burn things too quickly.
Are we burning things now? No, it's in his mind.
I don't know that Aaron has words
Tell
for
me,
this
Raptor.
necessarily, because again, well, what?
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me. But yeah, no, I don't know that Aaron necessarily would have words for this in the moment. I'm just like, she takes a minute with that of like, because she understands where Morgan's coming from of like trying to help, but at the same time, like Aaron's very much of the belief, and like if this is coming from me, the player, but it's true of like, when you're going through something, you have to actually feel it and let yourself feel it, and not just push it down, or again let it rule you. Like you have to actually take a minute to process what you're feeling, or else you either make rash decisions or you just push it down until you explode, and either way bad.
Question, Aaron.
And that's all she did.
You speak
push
Dwarvish,
it down for
right?
12 hours.
She does.
Oh yeah, she does.
Okay. Then you would have heard me say.
Understood that immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so
Yep.
it would have at least
she got
hopefully
that.
registered that Bofer was at least thankful for it.
Morgan
I'm sure
does
Bofer's
have
thankful for it. I'm worried about what happens in 12 hours when it goes away.
Probably a big
And
nap.
he's back to feeling what he was feeling at 1,000,000%.
Yeah, exhaustion is going to hit you pretty hard in 12 hours.
Yeah,
I'd say
that
probably
too.
a big nap.
It's not only like a physical exhaustion, it's going to be like a mental exhaustion. So
like bordering on psychic damage, probably.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot of I think this is when Bofer she says you have 12 hours. Bofer's like, that's 12 hours of putting together this automaton at record speed. This is like doing
all she did doing that was light a fuse.
Yeah.
All she did was light a fuse. I feel like that's what Aaron would tell her in this moment. All you did was delay a detonation, my lady. And Aaron's angry. Aaron's actually angry at Morgan for this. And I think she would probably also not only sever the mental connection, walk out of the room.
She does have a remorseful look on her face as you mentioned that to her mentally.
Bofer is is like doing coke in the 80s while working at the stock market.
Yeah,
this is like,
you got the good speed, don't you?
Yeah.
You got the lewds.
Yeah.
You got lewds.
Yeah. Bofer's about to absolutely crack this code.
Crash, my dude.
Bofer's about to crack this code for real.
He's a non-ADHD kid taking Adderall for the first time. It's all fun and games till you hit the wall.
Yeah. So, Mitch, just for reference, first place I'm going is the market, just to look for my copper, my clock gears, all that.
I will send you a cost in a moment.
Okay. Yeah, do your thing. I'm just letting you know that's the first place I'm going.
Tell Sky, she'll tell you. I know where to go.
But
do what?
Bofer.
If you tell Sky that's what you're looking for, I'll tell you. I know where to go.
Bofer Beaufort probably, to be honest, because of his many
He's
years.
already out of them.
Well, that and Beaufort has been here multiple times over the years, so Beaufort knows where he's going, and I think it's simply just I heard I have 12 hours, and so Beaufort's like, clock's ticking.
He has a task.
Yeah, Beaufort heard clock is ticking, go, and so.
Oh no, the little. Mitch, don't you dare. Are there dice in front of the little?
Yes, roll them.
There are dice.
Roll them. Yes. Let the little one decide the fate of the party.
I agree.
The little quick roll dice for how much damage Gopher takes when this is over.
Give her 200 dice and let her roll them both.
Oh no.
Oh no, wait, what's going on?
There's a little with dice.
My daughter
The
has
little
all the
has
dice in
dice.
front of her. Hey, here, sit on your
Don't
butt, please.
kill
Don't
us.
stand. There you go. Sit on your
Again.
butt. There you go.
Don't kill us again.
Come on, baby.
All right, y'all are good. Beaufort's on his way to the market.
Yeah. Aaron's on her way to the bar.
You're very agile.
No, she's not on her way to the bar. She's gonna go to one of the rooms, but she's got notes to take and stuff.
Can Calliope knock on Aaron's mind?
On her mind now?
Yes.
I'm
Just
sorry.
on the door of it. Like, hey,
I thought
can I come in?
I thought you were gonna say like door to her room and be like, no, her mind.
Yeah. No. I don't want to be in your room.
Oh damn. Well, okay. But no, yeah, you can knock.
Yeah, so Calliope's gonna do that. Be like, hey Aaron, so I got an evil grandma, and she does tricky mind shit, and I do tricky mind shit, but I don't know how to keep people from doing tricky mind shit on me, and you know how to keep people from doing tricky mind shit on you. So can you teach me how to keep people from doing tricky mind shit on me?
Do kind of. Well, Again, I feel like Aaron's gonna like stop. You probably like. I feel like she was like halfway down the hallway to like whichever one of the. She doesn't know which room is hers. They're all like we each got. I'm sure like we each got a room. We didn't call dibs, did we? So whichever room is hers, she's like on her way there. She stops, turns around, and be like, "Is she looking? Is Calliope there? Like physically there? Or are we just talking in person or in mind?
In mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she keep
at
log
least
into her room.
Outside of just ending calls, you can just put up a wall in your brain. So I would like to learn to do that. You know, I like to wall.
I think it's one of those things of like, out of character. It's not so much like something she knows how to teach. I don't think. I think it's just like a get out of my head and then just like forcefully eject somebody out. But like I don't know how I keep getting away with that actually, of just like pushing people out of my head, frankly.
Yeah, well, now you gotta explain it. Now you gotta teach it. That's your fault. You can do it. Now everybody can do it. That's your fault.
now I'm a teacher twice over.
Yeah.
I also still at some point need to talk to the young lord and commence with our lessons. Because like we still haven't really been doing that. I've been neglecting.
And you gotta show Sky to read more.
I do. I did say I was gonna do that.
You just are teacher.
Aaron's got a couple different plates spinning. Professor Aaron. Yeah.
Professor Aaron. I mean, you got your doctorate. You better put that shit to use.
In archaeology, not like early childhood development.
Yeah,
hey.
But
well, for the young lord, you're an adult. Is it a group call now? Okay. No, so yeah, I think that Aaron would be just like, I can try. I really don't know how I do it. I just kind of do it, but I could try.
We could talk emotions. We could get into the mindset. You could show me what you be feeling. I could taste it. We'll get there.
You could take. Okay.
I breathe what you breathe, Aaron.
You do breathe what I breathe. You do that. You do that. I forgot about that.
Happy anniversary, everybody.
Oh God,
I
is
don't know
that
when we
that
spawn.
is soon, isn't it?
That is soon.
I thought it was September.
Yeah. No, listen,
Yeah.
I'm months ahead. I'm just
The
like,
almost anniversary.
I think we're near there. It's almost 2.
We're close. Couple months.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I need your help. Go hit on. Oh, are you mad? Are you mad at the hot lady?
I am a little mad at the hot lady. I don't know why you're calling her hot lady, but like, Lady Morrigan is not my favorite person right now for what you just did.
Well, because you call her Lady Morrigan, and I just call her the hot, hot dark girl. So
she's a powerful ancient dragonkin. I figure my lady is implied.
Okay, yeah. So
She seems like the type that has a title.
Hot lady. Duh.
We
put it together as hot lady.
She is hot and she is a lady, hot lady. Yeah, no, I got you.
Okay. Thank you.
But I'm mad because she just kind of like put Beaufort's emotions in a little box, and the box is gonna blow up later, and he's still gonna be upset, but it's gonna be worse because they were in a box, and then they're gonna blow up.
That's his
And I'm
fault for
worried
having
about
it.
him, and I'm mad at her, and I'm worried about all of us, and it's a whole thing.
How
Has
dare he
anybody
feel?
filled in Branch on what happened today, by the way?
I think that's fair and fine, but also, Beaufort doesn't oppose to things being put on him as long as he feels they're in his best interest.
I know, but that's part of why I'm worried, because it's just,
I get it.
He takes on so much that he doesn't need to, and burdens himself a lot with stuff that we can share, so it's not as much of a burden.
Maybe,
just kinda...
okay, but Beaufort's also a square, and where I would have a drink, Beaufort just might like to be able to healthfully put his fucking emotions in a box for a second so he can go get some shit done.
He's a square. A square? Just like, okay, and speaking of that, so you calling yourself dumb earlier, stop talking about my friend like that, and don't call Beaufort a square. You guys need to stop making fun of my friends, even if they're you.
Fine. I wasn't calling him square as a bad thing, but he's just kind of on the straight and narrow, like he's not our druggy friend. He's not our friend that's going to delve into alcohol with hurt feelings, even if they're not usually drinkers. He's the one who's going to ask to put his feelings in a box so that he can go do more useful shit. And that's
Like
just the way he deals with things, and maybe we can respect that.
Yeah, I was thinking, no, that's life.
Lame.
Hello, Branch. Welcome to the call, Branch. I'm so patient since you arrived.
Yeah. While this conversation is going on, I'm going downstairs and I'm going to practice my mage hand, like helping the fucking tiefling's name I can't. Leanne, like
Cardinal
carrying.
and Leanne.
Yeah. I'm picking up like glasses of alcohol and just carrying them around the bar because like I feel weird. My magic here, something's not going right, so I'm trying to I'm testing my magic out.
There's something up
for a party member that isn't overwhelmed by something that has happened in the recent days.
Good luck, bud.
Something's going on with me, and I don't know what. So I feel weird. I don't know if I'm getting sick or like just my magic's acting up or something's going on. So
wait, is she going to a doctor? No.
No, I'm going down into the bar and I'm using mage hand just to like testing my magic.
She's practicing cantrips to see if her magic.
She's going to the bar and using mage hand to fuck around.
Yeah.
I'm using mage hand. Glasses of alcohol and helping Leanne around the bar without her consent.
You might actually piss. We'll watch how that plays out. That's interesting. I actually
we really gotta be like careful around the bartender lady because she has patience for us, but only so much.
Cool. Like there's a whole bar and a guy, a fucking each to manage.
Well, I figure, I'm testing my magic, and if I'm helping her, maybe she won't get mad.
Maybe. Or maybe
love
she'll
that
be like,
gamble.
"You're in my way."
Yeah.
Or maybe it really is glitchy, and I'm gonna, like, drop every damn glass I pick up. I don't know.
You turn into a
No,
wild
don't do
magic
that.
sorcerer just out of nowhere. And just,
That's gonna be so
Right.
funny. Oh
That's
no!
dance.
Like actually, she has a magic shirt. Okay, so I'm
Uh-oh.
trying to get back in the house, and he loves me, and you can't find her, and I'm gonna grab my keys and.
I'm just saying I'm doing that while you guys are having this conversation because I'm testing out theories and trying to see what's going on.
yeah.
No, I need to mute. One moment.
Okay.
Because apparently at the party is split yet again.
Yet again, we're all in the same
Maybe,
place, just different, except for Bofer, who left. Steven also.
Didn't he go to the store or some shit?
You would see more, or those who are still in the Beaufort's room with 3CPO. You guys would see Morgan look at Tyranny, and Tyranny look at Morgan as they seem to be having a mental conversation of their own.
And then there's Branch.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey guys who are also in the room. I also had a thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
There's a war band being created to strike against the guys who killed my family. And that's like in a couple of days.
We
you
must
know.
avenge my family.
So
I mean, kind of.
and I want to go. For
Well,
obvious reasons.
if you bring that up before I leave the room, I would ask you, like, wait, is that outside the city? Does that take us away from, like, the people killing fog
I
people?
mean, technically, yeah, for like a day or so. Mm-hmm.
It's like, get me out of this desert hellhole, Sky said.
Yeah, it'd be a little vacation from our vacation for sure. But I wouldn't
me
call
out
it
the
much of a vacation.
Get me out of the desert place that's, like, actively hunting me.
Don't worry. I mean, we'll be leaving town to go to war. If you're cool with that.
Ugh.
I mean, I'm leaving town to kill people. I'm totally down with that.
All right,
Avenging
cool,
people
yeah.
that kill children, I'm cool with that. Let's go. Can we go
okay,
now?
Cool. All right, that's one down. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I like to talk this over with everyone when everyone's of sound mind.
Oh, yeah.
Give it
I
12
don't know
hours.
when's the next time
Yeah,
I'll
give
be
both for
in
12
Sound
hours.
Mind, so you might just want to give you might just want to get my answer now.
Oh wait, we gotta do the Oku thing first. Like Oku's, I don't know, battle thing and. Damn it! What do we got so much to do?
Oku's thing was in the pit.
Yes, but
It is in 2 days.
Etch's thing is in a couple days, and Oku's thing is first, and.
Hey, out of character, I do have a question. I think Aaron may know this. Is
Yes.
Oku like a fighter in the arena, or is he like the runner of
Yeah.
the fights? Or like
He's
I'm
no,
confused.
he is a gladiator. He's known as the Body Breaker, Mitch.
I beg
He's
your
a
fucking
famous
pardon.
gladiator, right?
Mitch said BRB 30
It's called
seconds.
the what
so
now?
The body
Mitch,
breaker is crazy.
The body breaker.
He's a quarter frost giant, and I mean you've seen him in fights. He's a demon.
Right.
But yeah, no, he is a gladiator, and from what I've surmised from what Mitch has said, he is famous. But I would defer to Mitch for that one.
I was asking Mitch out of character, is Oku like a runner of the gladiator pits, or is he just a fighter?
He may be.
I thought he was back. I saw his thing light up green. He may not be back yet. He said BRB 30 seconds and roll 20.
Oh, that I didn't.
I
see
didn't
that. My bad.
read that
I was
at
asking an empty.
all.
I was asking an empty slot. My
Anyway,
bad.
continue. Sorry, that thought had occurred. My bad.
But yeah,
Wait,
no,
so
my
do you have to
my-
be like a fighter with weapons
yeah,
and
my
like
gist
a
is
badass to fight in the pit, or can you be like a magic
Well, yeah.
fighter?
I mean,
You
it
can-
depends
you
on
can
who
be any
gets
kind of
pulled
fighter.
into the pit.
I
What they,
think.
do they put you up against
Whoever
people
gets
Mitch
you
is
or-
back if you want to ask her a question.
Mitch, are you
so
back?
what I know.
Back.
I saw his
What's it?
lights. Are you back?
Yeah. What's up?
Okay, we were asking about Oku. Steven wanted to know, does he run the fights or is he just in the fights?
He is one of the champions of the Red Sands Arena. He is
Okay,
essentially
that's what I-
one of the big names that draw a lot of gold into the arena. Whenever he participates, hundreds, if not thousands, of gold pieces tend to follow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. See, that's so famous gladiator.
He's a prize fighter. Okay.
He's the prize fighter.
Okay.
One of them.
Yeah.
when they
So,
put
yeah,
you in
Steven-
the
He's
Yeah.
your prize fighter.
He's
Ooh.
he's something.
Ooh.
it's like I'm gonna talk to Tyranny and ask
We
her
gotta
like
get you a girlfriend.
when you fight.
Why?
I don't know Morgan very well. So I'm just asking, when they put you when you fight in the pits, do they put you up against like somebody who's way stronger than you, or generally the same level as you?
Depends on what kind of shit you're in to find yourselves in the arena.
Okay.
You can't just.
Because you could be there.
Sometimes they're even matches. Sometimes it's one-sided slaughter.
Okay.
It's a form of punishment, sometimes, right?
Before bed,
What if
my
you
daughter
volunteer?
wants to say good night. So here you go.
Good night.
There you go.
Nice.
Good night.
Good night, little.
BRB, I gotta go put her down.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said, "I gotta do what?"
Shut up.
You gotta to bed. Put her to bed.
No, that's not what he said.
You know what he meant.
He said, "I gotta go put her down."
Like old Yeller. No.
No.
He about to go tell her about the rabbits real quick.
No. Look at the rabbits. Look at the rabbits.
You're
Oh my
terrible.
god, that's foul. Foul.
He said, "I was gonna put her down." I'm like, what?
Uh.
What? Oh, somebody
Yeah.
stop him!
Police!
For 1,000 years.
Oh man.
So,
So, I lost my sister's cat, guys. Pray for
That's
me.
not
She's
good.
gonna kill me. It's not her favorite. It's her husband's favorite. So I won't die, but I feel
It's your
bad.
second favorite. It's your second
So-
favorite child.
with that, it has probably been the better part of an hour as you guys have been conversing up here. Anything else that you guys would like to do during the afternoon of today?
Okay, now I'm
Um,
going to the bar and using Mage Hand and testing my magic and playing around. Causing chaos.
Branch, you also mentioned something about the warband that's happening in like 9 days, 8 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I brought that up to whoever was in the C3PO room.
Mhm.
Like, hey guys, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do that pretty soon.
Mhm.
Let me know if you're down. This guy was like, "Yeah, I'm totally down for that."
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to make sure I was part of the conversation.
I'm pretty sure Erin was like halfway down the hall while that was happening. Like on her way to her room while having that conversation with Calliope.
Yeah, he was having a phone call.
Yeah.
I think Tyranny and
Morgan.
Morgan. There you go. I think they heard.
Mhm.
But, they was also having their phone call and with each other.
Tyranny doesn't pay it much mind. Morgan kind of nods as her green eyes seem to flicker to life with the promise of war, more minions for her army.
Wow.
Oh right, she's a necromancer. I forgot.
Really?
Right, necromancer?
Yes.
Yes.
I love the
She's
dark
dark
arts
lady.
dabbler. Out of
So
character.
like, here's the thing about Morgan. She is very hot. I think fundamentally,
hot.
her and Erin actually aren't that compatible.
So she's hot.
But
She's a
hot.
necromancer. I think
She's
you guys
just,
are totally
she's just
for each
using
other.
the talents that she was given.
Opposites
Listen,
attract.
you know-
She's just
all
trying to
true.
live, man. She's just
Okay.
trying to live.
She's
I
all
know.
chill.
Let me
You're
let
you're
me
chill and
argue
like
you this though.
preppy, and she's like gothy. I think it's beautiful. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
What?
about.
What did I just
It's
walk
like, it's like
into?
a past,
What
it's
just
like a
happened?
pastel goth couple.
Yeah,
We're
bro.
trying like I'm arguing that I don't know if like Morgan and Aaron are actually gonna go anywhere, but I don't know. Maybe
You're
I'm
preppy
counting
and
my
she's
chickens
and
too early.
she's goth. Like
Would
I
you
think
say it's about
that's
this time that Bofer shows back up, Mitch?
Yeah.
Cool.
Has
Bofer
it been
shows.
12 hours already?
No, it's been
No,
an hour.
no.
Bofer shows up, arms full of raw materials, and I guess
Scott's sitting in the bar, like lifting a bottle. I don't know if, you don't even know what the fuck they're called. Glasses of beer, just like through the bar.
yeah.
And again, did the whole town see him coming back to this inn with all these robot parts?
I mean, most of them could be concealed underneath his armor and cloak, so.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
They could be, were they? Were they though?
I mean, he was on that super juice.
I was on Phenermine,
so let's
so
assume
I
he
don't-
was like locked in the whole time.
Bofer.
He was on the
probably-
pocket fence, but like, was he being subtle about it?
Bofer was probably.
He was
Bofer
probably very
probably
unsubtle
put-
about being high,
I
but
probably
very
put
subtle about
things
moving shit.
like the copper wire, like up in my stuff and in my satchel, but the clock gears probably they're just clock gears. So I mean they're nothing crazy. They're probably I might have like one or two in my hand, but Bofer. I walk back in if y'all are all downstairs. I look at all y'all and be like, and then I walk back upstairs.
Oh yeah, no, not all of us. I think it's just Sky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is basically either Aaron went back to her room. Everyone else is still kind of in the C3PO room, except for Sky, who's downstairs monkeying with her mage hand.
I walk in. If I'm gonna see Morgan, and I'm gonna go. Very large monster core.
How large?
Very.
And very difficult to gather, but entirely doable.
Did we not have some of those already? We had one. It got sold.
No, this one, the one I need is bigger than that one.
Oh.
And
Oh.
Bofer will go, hold on, and I put my finger to my head and I pointed at Tyranny, at Morgan, and I show her the image of the monster core that I had, and I go, I need one bigger than that.
That will be very difficult to procure, but perhaps some investigating and digging in local missions, we might be able to find something. I don't promise anything, though.
Okay, and I'll look at Tyranny and I'll say the same thing. I'll go, message boards. I go, Tyranny, I know you have a lot of other ways of doing things. Do you have any suggestions?
Morgan kind of looks around and goes, if you're looking for extremely powerful power sources, you could always attempt to delve into one of the many powerful dungeons in the region. There's a chance you could locate the dungeon core and harvest that, though you will need to directly hook up the subject. And she looks down at C3PO.
I look at both of them and I go, I'm not going into another dungeon for a while. That's where I got this. And Bofer reveals the scar on his neck and goes, not going back in for a while. I'm gonna kind of hermit for a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, they didn't see that, did they?
No, and I go,
Big ouchie.
and I go. As much as I loved the warm embrace that Morodin gave me, I would much rather stay here where I have the potential to be with someone whom I find very interesting.
The sweet release. He doesn't.
Yeah, I think after that hour, I'd be walking back up into the room with everybody else, be like, well, my magic seems intact. I think I might be okay. That might have just been, a weird, glitchy, weird feeling. I don't know.
As soon as they say that they're talking about like it's super hard and it's gonna be really hard to find, I think Bofer's like, okay, and sits down and starts with the forged tongue and burning hands on his fingertips, starts molding and starts putting things together, and starts just. It looks like if Jimmy Neutron and the Flash got put together, and it's like just like plugging everything in. It's like plug and play at this point.
I got a party in the area, and I'm like, my sister lives here.
Fantastic.
No, it's 3 minutes away.
So I take it you're going to burn the
Appointment, so I didn't
remaining
go
like
home and get
10 and a
dressed.
half hours on just crafting.
Yeah. And then at some point though, when I get close to the end, I'm going to go find Aaron.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go find Aaron and say, where would you be, Aaron, after 10 hours?
Asleep. Locked in her, either asleep. Well, no, here's the thing.
So after
It's
10 and a half
been-
hours, it's basically going to be like
Every
midnight,
every
1
normal
o'clock.
person is asleep. But
Mm.
here's the thing, though. So Erin is I would say she's asleep like a normal person, but Erin's not a normal person. No. I think she would be awake still, because midnight's rookie hours. I think she would still be awake. I also think that her door would be locked. I think she would probably be trying to maybe reach out to the young lord, because again, like
That's
thinking
fair.
about earlier of just like that passing comment of like, I really have been neglecting my duties there. She has been. So I think while everybody's doing their shit, she's gonna do her shit.
All right, so Beaufort,
And, like,
during your
wait for the
crafting
inevitable fallout.
period, I need you to roll me at advantage a d20 plus your wisdom modifier, since you don't have sleight of hand. You want to avoid a 1, 2, or 3
Okay. At advantage, you said?
at advantage.
Can I add guidance or no?
You can.
Sweet. Okay. Ooh, that's a 2! Ooh, off rip. Okay. At advantage. Okay. 13 on the die, 4 on guidance, so that's 17. My wisdom is plus 5, I think. Yeah, so I got a 22.
All right, we'll come back to you in a few minutes then.
Sweet.
Shifting over, would the rest of the party like to do anything before I jump over to Aaron during this time lapse?
Nope.
You guys can also just take a easy afternoon, enjoy some food and drink, some pleasant company in the Drunken Dragon. It's entirely up to you.
Have a normal day for
Nice.
once.
Can I go to my room and start tinkering? I don't feel like I've brewed in a long time.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
haven't. You really haven't.
Yeah.
I think I'm honestly like kicked back in Beaufort's bed and opened up the jewelry making book I bought in Infernal and pulling out some of the materials and just tinkering and making jewelry on his bed and trying to see like what I can figure out.
Oh, like while he's
Morgan
working, you're
is-
also working. Like
Yeah,
like
Morgan
coach-
is also next to you, Beaufort. She ties her hair up in like a big bun, and you see her assisting, which gave you advantage.
Sweet. Beaufort, I think
Yes,
Beaufort takes that at like the help she gives, not only from the spell she cast on me, but also this literal physical help. And I think Beaufort is actually like it's not just like a magical calmness. I think Beaufort is actually like in his element calm, like is actually calm and paying attention to what he's doing.
Uh,
I'm just pointing out I'm staying in Beaufort's room and doing it on his bed because I know Sky was feeling weird earlier and I don't know why, and she didn't want to like go to her room and get sick or pass out or something weird
He
happen.
doesn't want to
and
be
no-
alone.
no,
right?
no.
Yeah.
Branch, are you doing anything finicky, or are you just having a day to yourself?
It was free time. Brant would probably summon Jerry and
Aw.
try to train them on something. I'm just trying to think on what it is.
So, are you going someplace and attempting to train him? Because the Drunken Dragon is not a very large tavern.
Yeah, no drinks in the
Nah,
bar.
okay, I was gonna. No, yes, I do intend on leaving the bar. I don't intend on staying at the bar. No.
No
Okay, are
90
you
foot
heading
cycle.
outside this city, or do you want to kind of go around town and see if you can find like a training grounds or something?
Yeah.
Give me a survival check.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, come on. Click. It rolls. It's terrible. I got an 8.
Yeah, you wander around, and you are unable to find a training grounds or a barracks or anything. You're not sure if you're just in like the wrong part of town for it, but yeah, you do not find anything even remotely close to like a training grounds or anything like that.
Man, this really sucks. All right, I take Jerry back to the bar.
Fair enough.
We just have a nice walk.
I rolled a nat 20 earlier
You end up
'cause I
like out
forgot
back
to
in the
put up
alley.
the touchscreen.
Yeah, you come back and Leanne looks at you and goes, looks at Jerry and goes, "Try to keep him on a short leash," and she puts a ice cold beer in front of you.
Oh, I thank you.
Oh, he's your emotional support, Jerry. He's allowed in the bar.
Jerry looks at Leanne and goes, "I'm a very well-behaved lizard, thank you."
To be fair,
Aw.
she lets Cardinal in the bar.
You like who now?
I said, to be fair, she lets Cardinal in the bar.
She does. She
That
does
is
do
true.
that.
That is true.
I mean, he technically owns the place, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
No. Let's clarify. Persephone owns the place.
True.
I mean, technically,
owns
Cardinal is
Cardinal.
the money behind the operation. Leanne
Persephone
is
owns Cardinal.
the brains, and Persephone is just the boss of Cardinal.
Yeah.
Persephone's the boss of everything.
Yep,
Every boss has a boss.
right.
Persephone's Cardinal's boss.
But with that being said, Aaron, let's jump over to you. So
Okay.
as you lock yourself into your room and sink yourself down into the dark hole that allows you to access the young lord's bastion, you find yourself surrounded by darkness, and eventually you hear that cold, small voice of the young lord as you hear him go, "Aaron, welcome."
Good to see you again. In a manner of speaking.
What can we do for you this evening? Day? Afternoon?
Unclear. Well, I realize it's been a while since I've checked in with you, actually. And I'm sure you've been following our progress. I know there's a lot that's gone on since last I checked in. So
There's been a lot going on, so I have not peered in through your eyes in some time.
oh. What's gone on with you all? Anything I need to worry about?
Mostly busybody things. Uba has had his child, so he is lacking in his duties, rightfully so. Gilmore is busy with his business, I suppose.
Yes,
Oku
we,
is
uh,
Oku,
we visited.
and I've only had the gibbering Yom to keep me company as of late.
Oh, you poor dear. I can only imagine. And in fact, is he here?
You hear the creaking of bones and the clicking of bones kind of not necessarily breaking but cracking as off in the distance you go, "Hey, bookworm!"
Uh-huh. I knew you'd be here somewhere.
Oh,
And
I'm
she also
always
hasn't checked
lurking.
in with Yom in a while. She hasn't checked in with Yom in a while either, so I thought I might find you here.
Where else would I be? It's not like you know, throw a man some foods every once in a while or check in and say hi. I mean, it's fine, I get it.
We've kind of been running for our lives on and off for a while, but I do apologize for neglecting you. There was the small matter of finding the red door, actually, Gilmore's. I really should have. I really should have reached out to you while we were there. Actually, no, I have no excuses. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh man, that buffet kills.
I'm sorry. That's my bad. That's actually my bad.
It's fine. I'm sure you'll repay me somehow.
Actually, while I have you here, are you welcome at all in the Eastern Bazaars? Because I know you weren't really welcome over at Uba's place, and I forgot to ask at Gilmore's place, but we're
That
we're
was
in the Eastern
Oku.
Bazaar.
Oku was banished from Uba's place.
Oh,
So
so
I saw you while you're
y'all should
there.
have come out. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. See, this is
He,
what happens when you give me a harem. I start mixing them up.
he kind of like puts his head up and thinks for a minute and goes, I don't think I have any outstanding warrants.
That is such a you answer. Oh, well, we already have enough attention on us as it is. What's more? Yeah, actually, I mean, if you like, I'm in the physical realm. Do you need me to like be conscious of you leaving my shadow for you to leave my shadow, or can you just come out?
I feel like playing your cards close to the vest would probably be wise in that particular place.
Well, I keep trying to tell people that, and it doesn't matter
Hey.
at this point. Our cards are already on the table.
Oh no. That can't be good.
We've already suffered a loss. One of Beaufort's friends is dead, and we've been followed by, I'm assuming, the Gallifreyans, but I'm honestly not sure. Calliope's grandmother is in league with them and the Pendrakes, and apparently at least one devil. We are not in a safe place.
An
And I
ice cold
don't know if that.
voice of Oku rings out and goes, No, you are not.
Hello, Oku.
Greetings, Aaron.
I really hate the East. I'm starting to figure. I thought this was gonna be. I don't know what I thought this trip was gonna be, but I didn't think it was gonna be this.
This place is literally one step away from a hellhole.
Well, yeah. Wait, literally, as in there's a hellmouth around here somewhere? Because we've already dealt with a hellmouth once. I can't do that again.
I
I
imagine
won't-
skies in the distance, like I told you so.
Oku goes, I will neither deny or confirm, but there has been significant blood spilled in this area.
Oku, I'm going to be so real with you right now. I need you to confirm if it's true. I'm asking as a friend and a colleague, how much danger are we in here, in plain terms? You know this place better than anyone I know. Except maybe Beaufort, who's been here before.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say about 11.5.
Excellent. That's great. That's just wonderful.
You are surrounded by enemies, prying eyes, spies.
Oh, I know the
Enemies
spies.
to both your immediate friend group and those who are around you.
Yeah, that's what I've come to understand since we got here. What do you know of the spies in this city?
Primarily based out of the Merchants Guild, a foul old woman, and she also has very deep fingers in the underbelly of the city, particularly through Gallifrey's spy networks and also the Thieves Guild.
She's also Calliope's grandmother.
That is a complicating factor.
Quite. Yeah. It's been a lot for the last day or so. For a second today, I was worried that we might have to break her out of that old woman's guild. What was supposed to be a charming family reunion was quickly not that, apparently.
In my limited conversations with her, one particularly, I took her as an absolutely cold-hearted devil, and that's coming from me.
You've met her?
Once.
Oh, wonderful.
She wanted to buy me from my provisioner, overseer. And
So
was
she's a
quickly.
slaver too.
She has those connections.
Wonderful. Oh no. She wanted to buy you. Why?
He kind of like puts his hands up and goes, "I'm an excellent killer."
That one was self-explanatory. I shouldn't have had to ask. Fair enough.
A little bit, yeah.
That's gonna be fun to tell Calliope later. Wonderful.
Be on your guard. Although, if you do wish to come to the Red Sands Arena tomorrow, give the password at the front gate. They will give you free passage. They will not
What is
pester
the
you.
password?
Some will, but if you give them my password, they will not.
What you keep telling me to give them your password. What is your password again? Did you ever tell me?
I DM'd that to you the other day.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I did not see it, Mitch. I apologize for that there.
You're fine. What was it? Just to remind myself of it. Where are you? The Iron Fist welcomes these guests through the gates of blood.
Ah, yeah, no, I see it now. Yeah. Oh no, I did see that. That was from last week. I've slept since then. My bad.
You're fine.
Oh. So yes, in summation, very, very dangerous place that I hate more and more the longer we're here. And it's too bright. And Sky's right, it's too hot.
Right.
Don't tell her I said that.
As you see Oku nod, he goes, "Being partially a frost giant, yes, it is quite unbearable."
Can't even imagine, you poor thing.
Don't tell her I said that.
Yeah, no, don't tell her I said that. How dare she be right? But no, she is right though, actually.
Oku looks at you and goes, "I should warn you, one of my old friends will be joining you if you do come to the arena. She is
You have friends?
eccentric." Ouch. That wasn't very nice.
I'm so sorry. It was a genuine question. I didn't think you were in the market for friends necessarily. You didn't seem too enthused about having me as one, but then again, the circumstances.
She is a bit eccentric. An unusual soul.
Who is she?
She goes by the name of Alice.
Out of character. Mitch, Alice of
Yes.
Wonderland fame?
No.
I was thinking that too. She got blonde hair, blue dress, and a white apron.
Is she gonna be in a
Oku,
little blue and white dress? Little blonde lady I need to worry about?
Oku looks over at the young lord and goes, "Would you be so kind as to bring up an image of her?" Give me a second. I need to actually search.
If she actually is a little blonde girl in a white and blue dress, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh so
No.
hard.
Where is she?
Yes. In this dangerous topsy turvy place, we meet a strange soul named Alice
Where?
with all her muchness.
Where the fuck? Okay, so she's not there.
Oh no, where is she?
Mitch has way too many notes, man.
Where's she?
Just too
How many tabs
many.
do you have?
Too fucking many.
Too many tabs. Too many tabs.
No, his problem is just too many notes.
Too many notes.
No, I can't access the
many notes.
file. He deleted it.
Oh no! Who deleted it? What foul gremlin deleted your notes?
I was about to say, who deleted
This was a character art from a past campaign, and the DM, who does not talk to me anymore, deleted the campaign from Roll20, so I can't access it anymore.
Oh no. Theater of the mind. What's she look like?
So you would see a woman clad in a bright neon like floral dress, very poofy, very frilly. Think like Victorian era clothing, but bright neon colors. However, she has a comically small umbrella. The woman herself, however, is just a human-sized black ooze.
You
Oh God.
huh? I'm sorry, what?
She's a sentient human ooze.
She's ooze. She's
Yes.
ooze?
Yes.
She's
You know,
ooze.
she's ooze.
Okay, so to point
Oh.
out, after what we
Oh,
just did within the dungeon, I don't think it's going to go very well for us.
So we're
you
gonna
know-
meet the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers of 1997's biggest enemy.
Possibly.
Ivan Ooze in a dress. Yeah. Or
Oku.
Ivan Ooze's sister? Wife. Unclear.
Oku just looks at the image and kind of smirks and goes, "She's eccentric, very playful."
Huh. You have interesting friends.
I do.
And again, I'm surprised enough that you have them, but they're interesting
Again,
for
hurtful.
you. That's well, you know, look at you.
He looks down and goes, "I mean, besides the obvious, I'm quite the looker." And he kind of like does a little flex as you see his like super developed
Okay.
arms like super flexed up.
Okay. Dealt with the look, Max. That's not what I meant. Obviously, you're very conventionally attractive. What I meant is that you're generally kind of an ass to people. You know? Less so than Yom, but like, I think we can honestly speak for a second about how you kind of just like angry and off putting and violent. Am I
Every
wrong?
rose has its thorns.
Wow.
You're more thorns than petals, my friend, if I may.
Valid.
But you do have your petals, I won't lie. But more thorns than anything. I'm just surprised. That's all.
Wow.
Oku kind of like nods and goes, "Well, this has been an enlightening conversation. I have work to do. Young lord, enjoy your time with Aaron." And kind of waves and dismisses himself.
Aaron's just lightly bullying him this whole time.
The young lord is just sitting on his throne and just kind of has his hand resting, his head resting in his hand as he has a big smile on his face.
Oh.
Whatever you do, don't ever give me compliments.
It's one of
not
my
allowed
character
to
flaws.
give anybody-
Yeah.
Aaron's not allowed to give anybody compliments because they're just mean by accident.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like, damn,
Um,
emotional damage.
Yeah, no. Damage?
You
You
see,
can no longer tutor Sky in etiquette.
I am
you
not allowed
see,
to
Yom doing his normal creepy shit as you see him crab walk, kind of past the young lord as the young lord's attention shifts back to you, and he goes, "So, what can I do for you?"
I actually came to see if there was anything that I could do for you since it's been a while.
He scooches over on his throne and pats it and goes, "Story time."
Story time. I thought so. And I think she would settle in to tell the Lord another story. Would it be an old story, or do we think like a story of her more recent adventures? She's been a vampire since she saw him last. Like it's been exciting, terrifying, but exciting.
Mm-hmm.
See, I could have bought you a book of stories you could carry with you if I'd have known you told
could have
stories.
done. You could have. Well, I mean, that's her whole thing. She's neither did she until she got this job by accident.
So would you say that you're contemplating right now?
I would think yes.
you find yourself subconsciously twirling your ring that you got from your grandfather.
Yeah, I
A
think
new
that's
tick
been a
that
pretty
seems
constant
to,
stim
yeah, it's a
since she
new
got it.
hyperfixated stim that you have whenever you're like thinking, contemplating, anxious. Like you just find yourself twirling it.
Yep. Which again is a thing that I actually do when I wear rings. I can't help it. Rings or bracelets, I'm always fussing with them.
Mhm.
Oh, but yeah. So while Erin is like settling into the throne and contemplating what she's to tell the Lord as far as stories go, yeah, she'd be fiddling with her ring.
Mhm.
Would anything come of that, or is it just a stim for now?
It's just a stim for right now.
For now.
I mean, I
Okay.
will add, since you are in a literal like pocket dimension of like darkness, your red signet on your ring, that dark ruby with the opalescent tint to it, it does
Does it
have
glow?
a very unique kind of like tint and glow to it right now.
I was gonna say, okay. So like there's just like this little red pinprick in this sea of dark.
Hmm.
Spooky. I like it. Very, very spooky.
Kind of gives the whole area like a dim red light.
Right. When I forgot also, when was the last time we actually touched base, me and the kid? Because I forgot. It's
Uh,
been a minute.
it's been a while.
Yeah. I think and since he did say that he's not kept like a an attentive eye on what's been going on with me because he's kind of been all over the place. I think she would fill him in on everything he's missed
Yeah, you
in
can
terms of like
lore
where
dump
we last
on
left our
him,
heroes.
and you don't have to role play that out unless
Right.
you want to. But yeah, as you like lore dump, we will jump back to the prime material plane. Uh,
Yeah,
I think
Bofer.
the last time you actually caught up with him was right after Sky joined the party.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it was. Yeah, no,
hmm
that was quite a while ago. He's missed a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Okay.
Bofer, with your 22, with Morgan's help, you guys are able to get the upper body rewired without too much issue. The thing that is kind of hanging you up is that no matter how many times you guys rework, like the interconnecting gears and cogs and springs and inner mechanisms, for some reason they just don't want to mesh together. They seem to lock up periodically. Like they'll work for maybe like 5-10 seconds and then the whole system will just jam on where you're working.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Steven brain for this since I understand.
And like kind of clip the wall.
Like, I understand machinery pretty decently as Steven, not Bofer. I'm gonna use my machinery brain just to pick at it for a second. Is it because there's no lubrication? Number one.
That could be part of
Lube,
the issue.
Okay.
lube is very important.
Um,
Oh god.
and then
Sorry.
is it
And we're
locking
going
up?
there.
Is it locking up because there's no power source as well?
That might also be part of it, but you notice that every time that you like take the gears and clockwork mechanisms out to like see if they're like jumbled up, you it's hard to explain. It's almost like they are corroding at an excessive rate.
Okay. Okay. Like, are they oxidizing or are they like metal, like melting, like getting too hot?
It With your blacksmithing background, I would say that perhaps the steel isn't a hard enough material.
The steel. I thought I was using urocalcum and copper. Hold on.
For the gears, you got steel, is what I wrote down.
Oh. Okay. So then what I'll do is I will look at Morgan, who's helping me, and I'll say, give me just a moment. I'm going to take one of the gears out, and draw it, like take a piece of paper or something, and like do like a thing where you press it down and then color on the paper to get your shape, and then I will take my forged tongue to one of my ingots of orichalcum, and I'll get me off a piece of it, that fits the size of this particular cog, and I'm going to cut a cog out of that orichalcum and then replace it and see how it does.
Does seem to work a little bit better.
Is it still corroding, or is it just corroding at a slower rate?
The orichalcum isn't corroding at all.
Okay, so then I will take all my copper or all my steel parts out, and I will say, Miss Morgan, would you mind tracing these onto the paper, and I will go to cutting them and then replacing them. Shouldn't take too long. I have the forged tongue. It should not take me long at all. And I will go through and I'll start cutting out my cogs with my forged tongue and getting them put back into place where they need to be.
All right. For this, give me another d20 plus your wisdom modifier. You need to avoid a 7 or below on the dice.
Okay. Is this at advantage, or is this
flat roll?
Flat roll. No guidance.
You can activate guidance.
Yes.
You just have to avoid a 7 or below on the dice.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my guidance first. It's a 1. That's great. Okay. Nat 20. No way. No way.
So, Beaufort, with a natural 20, you realize that your time is getting short, and you hit a level of focus that you have never reached before, as you are able to essentially get almost all the parts recut and ready for assembly. But right as you cut the last gear, the last piston, the last cockward spring, you feel your mind just completely empty, and you pass out at the table.
Okay. As I'm passing out, as I'm passing out, I imagine my hands coming off the last cog or whatever, like my hands coming off, and I don't know if you've ever been so tired that you can feel yourself start to your blinking pattern changes, and you start to blink really slow.
Oh yeah.
Beaufort starts doing his eyes like this and goes, Morgan, I'm about to go. Morgan. And he goes,
I'm about to go right now.
Beaufort goes, whatever you do, hide the thing, and goes down.
As you pass out on your desk, face planted in metal shavings and oil, she just kind of nods her head. She goes, okay. Takes a piece of large cloth and throws it over the contraption before she casts Levitate on you. Looks over at Sky and goes, Sky, would you mind moving so I can place Beaufort down?
I'm just gonna look at him and shake my hand man, you should have gone to bed a long time ago. And I'm just gonna gather up all my stuff and in a napkin in a cloth or something and move off his bed
in a little bindle, throw it over your shoulder.
Yeah, basically like a hobo's bundle.
Yeah. As you gather your crafting materials and probably move over to where Beaufort was working, there's a pretty decent sized desk there, so you can move over to a corner of it and continue what you were tinkering with. She sets Beaufort on
the area he was at. Just press to digitate, clean an area. So much oil. It's gross.
She sets Beaufort on the bed, dispels Levitate, as you would hear the bed go crink as Beaufort lands on it. She covers
armor and everything, right?
Yeah.
Morgan, could you be a little damn Morgan? Could you be gentler? He is he's bulky, but.
As you say, can you be gentler? Beaufort is on the bed, full spread eagle starfish, just out.
We don't want to break him.
Morgan looks over at Yuska and goes, "He's a very dense, stout man. I don't think there's much more gentle I could be with him."
Dense.
I'm
He's only
okay
3
with
apples tall, Your Honor.
I'm gonna go. Okay, you got a point. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm sorry. You're good. My bad.
Dwarves are a hardy people.
I
Morgan sits next to you, Sky, and she goes, "Do you think I did the wrong thing casting that spell on Bofa?"
I mean, no. I honestly, I think he needed a break from all the stuff going on in his mind. He was kind of freaking out, and I think it helped him. But look at all if he was wallowing in his grief, he wouldn't have been able to focus on getting this stuff done. And I think he just needed to let himself feel and not focus on what was happening. I think you helped him a lot, honestly.
Can't help but feel that I have upset a few of your friends.
Honestly,
My mindsets, Tyranny's mindset, are so much different than normal people's. What I think is acceptable, I'm finding, is not quite the case.
well, if you're worried about what's acceptable, you're talking to the wrong person, honey. Because I
She really
I
picked the right. Yeah, she really picked the perfect partner for this conversation, didn't she?
yeah.
I catch a lot of crap about asking questions that are not acceptable and not having the asking questions, just acting that wrong and being wrong okay. I don't know what Tyranny's told you about me, but I don't come from this time. I'm from way before, so I'm not normal compared to them. But at the same time, Aaron getting on to you about that was wrong. Aaron doesn't like spells being cast on her and things being done to her without asking permission first. So kind of take Aaron getting angry at you. Um, only about half. Yeah, I want to say with a grain of salt, but Sky wouldn't really know that. So I'm just say, don't take it seriously because she kind of gets mad at a lot of things. So,
Aaron doesn't like when people make people feel emotions or lack thereof that isn't necessarily their own. That's what
yeah,
Aaron doesn't like about it.
the Sky wouldn't know how to
Aaron
word
doesn't
that.
like people's
Sky wouldn't
agency
know
being taken
how to
away.
word
That's what
that.
Aaron doesn't like. Yeah,
I,
she doesn't know any of this, but that's
know how
why
to word
Aaron's
that.
mad all the time about that shit.
Aaron
Aaron
doesn't
doesn't
like
like
spells
people's
being
agency
cast on
taken
you
away.
without you, asking permission first or like not having free will. So I wouldn't take it too much to heart or think it thinks too much about it. But
I see.
at the same time, like I'm not the right person to think too much about what's right or wrong or correct in this day and age and time and place.
I see. Very well then.
But I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think Bofer's better for it. He'll be all right.
Yeah, look at him. He's so good right now. Look at him. He's doing fine.
You have to get drunk to sleep tonight.
He's just fine.
Bofer's going
Everything's
to
fine.
wake up at noon with a pounding headache.
Oh, a migraine. A migraine is imminent. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The sun's gonna hurt more than usual
Bofer's
tomorrow.
gonna wake up and invent sunglasses.
He's gonna have to. Good lord.
And that conversation of
Morgan,
coming over and give Morgan like a big hug and tell her, it's okay. You do what you think is right, and don't worry about whatever everybody else tells you is right.
Morgan, kind of like momentarily freezes at the hug and then kind of like taps you on the back a little bit. She's a little awkward as she kind of nods and goes, "Well, if that is the case, I will have a couple bottles of wine and contemplate some things.
I love that Erin got mad at Morrigan one time and she's like, "What did I do wrong? The wizard's upset.
The wizard is sad.
My wife's mad. They're not even dating yet."
To be fair, everybody gets really awkward when I go to give him a hug. I don't know why.
That's true.
Usually choose the people that aren't super sociable.
You know,
I'm gonna go hug the cactus.
Yeah,
I have not done that yet.
the black
Okay.
cat. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
But
No, I just do stupid shit like challenge the guy in front of his fucking friends because he's doing stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't do the social norm crap. I do like the weird
I don't give a
crap.
fuck.
No.
I don't give a
That's
fuck.
question
Not
mark.
a
I'm not
single
the right
person's
person.
giving that.
I'm not the right person to ask these questions to, man.
Right?
You chose literally the most awkward person and the most wrong person to talk about that or to ask about that, but okay.
Although I do think if Morrigan has to ask, if she has to ask, think about that.
You ask the person that's more like you than anybody else in this party other than Tyranny.
Did I do the right thing?
Oh my god. I love that. That's great.
with that, I am going to need everyone to take a long rest.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do I need to do, Mitch?
You just need a long rest and just make a note for next session that you have a next level hangover headache.
Okay.
You need a long rest and a con save.
That.
I'll make
And
a
a
con
failed
save.
con
I
save.
have a +1, but I will make it.
No con save. Just
You only have
a
a
fun
+1?
note that you have bitchin' ass headache.
Nice. I think Bofer wakes up and invents sunglasses.
Right.
He invents sunglasses and a trucker hat he can wear like this. He's like,
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
gonna cover my head.
So, before we end session, you guys wake up at staggered intervals, both for being amongst the last to wake up. As you all kind of like gather yourselves, come down for breakfast, some of you for lunch. It is chilly today, to say the least. It's probably like a good 70 degrees out. It is overcast, and as the early morning risers would look outside, you would see that there are these ominous kind of like... They almost look like overreaching tendrils of bright red sands kind of mixing in with the clouds overhead.
That can't be normal.
But with that, the early morning risers would also notice that all the streets are heavily decorated. There are banners and tassels everywhere. You see people kind of throwing up like confetti fireworks. As you see a long line of people kind of coming into the city. Most of them seem to be like mercenary groups, maybe. You see carriages drawn by various beasts of burden. Several people kind of walking heavily armed. Some of them just wearing like leathers. As people are talking, primarily Erin, because she has lip reading skills and a ridiculously high passive perception. You would see that there is a quite the arrival of arena participants coming in, as people are already kind of talking about who they're going to gamble on as they participate in the arena.
I'm gonna point before I went to bed. I took out my sending stone and messaged Shaz and told him, oh, by the way, or it's like normal, how's your day going? How are you? Blah blah blah, and then tell him, so we got word we're going to war in 9 days to avenge Branch's family. Want to come fight? Sounds like fun. Gets me out of the blinding desert.
I love she said
Yes.
we, like this was discussed with everybody.
Shez replies and goes, "War, you say? Huh?
Yeah, gonna kill, I think, Orkin.
Ooh. You know,
We could fight side by side.
do I be a terrible influence or not?" This is Shez talking out loud.
Right. Does Rashad hear him?
I'm gonna answer back like, you mean you have a different setting?
All right, point taken. Point taken. You know, I'll get back to you. I need to do some stealthy information plotting and planning, and I need to lay some fish hooks in the air, and yeah, I'll be there. When is it? Where are we going?
Meet us here in 9 days.
9?
And we'll
Well,
head-
technically it'd be like 7 days, but
Yeah, okay.
Shez says a week out. Plenty of time. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Count me in. People are gonna be pissed at me. I love it. All right. Talk to you later. Bye, baby.
Bye, baby. I'll wake up in the morning like super stoked because I slept so good after that conversation. I'm excited.
Making a note
And
to
when I come
myself
down
to
to
do.
breakfast in the morning, I've got the biggest smile on my face, and I'm like skipping down the steps.
Yeah, we're
Heidi.
calling each other baby. It's developing. Ooh.
But with that,
You have
we
no
will
idea
come
what
back
you're
to
doing
session
and-
next week,
Okay.
with you guys essentially being all up, all gathered, and I will let you guys decide where you want to go. If you guys just want to go directly to the Red Sands Arena and do gambling and drinking and information gathering there, if you guys want to do that more in the evening. As a DM, I would recommend that you guys hop foot and go there early so you guys can get all the juicy tidbits and try to earn the most money possible.
Question.
And we don't have to wait in line.
Question. When Bofer wakes up in the morning, is my raven sitting on the window just cawing at me?
Oh, your raven broke through the window and is currently sitting there, like, pecking at your forehead as you, like,
Oh,
wake
that's
up.
great.
You're like, what
That's
my head hurts so bad. And as you, like, open up an eye, you just see a freaking raven sitting there going,
like when a bird turns its head to look at you with its eyes, so it's just like looking at me. Like,
Yep.
Remember, ravens
that
are
exact.
huge and they are loud.
Yeah.
Yes, that exact point of like as soon as you open your eye, it's just nothing but raven eye and face right in your head.
I think Bofer jumps
Pickle,
and then goes,
pickle.
oh, God.
As in Shed, Sammy!
Yeah. The raven is screaming at me, "Good morning, Vietnam!"
Right? The first thing I'm doing is asking Courtney to
Wake the
cast
fuck
my
up.
like wind spell, so
But-
I like my wind of billowing spell.
Before we get fully off, can I ask, is anybody still in that room with me when I wake up, or is everybody out?
Everyone's out. The room is locked up. Your project
It's
is
all-
covered as requested.
It's all yours.
Yeah, you are sealed up minus the broken window.
Minus the broken window. Okay, I'm gonna mend the window, and then
Fantastic.
I'll read whatever
Yeah.
the raven says. I
Oh,
think
yeah, would kill you.
Bofer's having it rough. Bofer wakes up and is just like met with this just eye right in his face.
Yeah. And also, again, the grief and the rage are not on hold anymore.
No.
Yeah, you are back to your full emotional state. Even worse off because you have a throbbing ass headache.
Well,
And a bird in your
yeah,
face.
yeah. The headache would make things a lot
Yeah.
worse. The headache would make things a lot worse.
Then the raven is quite irritated and pesky, so it's like picking at you, fucking tapping your armor.
I was
fucking.
trying to rationalize like the help that Morgan gave me, like helping me calm down and actually like focus. And then, as you say, the raven wakes you up with pecking on the forehead. I'm like, no, me, Steven would be upset. Me, Steven would be upset.
As we get to the presence have worn off and there's a bird in your face. Good
Yeah,
morning.
I think Bofer might have woken up like, oh, you know, we got the project done, whatever. Oh, I know
Today's
I have
gonna be a
headache.
good day.
And
Opens an eye. Oh,
Yeah.
And then the bird.
Opens an eye. Just bleeds.
It's a
Just
mechanical
small.
bird, right?
No, it's a
oh
real
no,
raven.
it's
Yeah.
a real ass raven.
And so
Oh, I
Bofer's got
thought
like
you were saying a bird's
Bofer's got like a
neck.
trickle of blood
thought it
just
was
down his head.
Oh God.
And
You
so
crying
We're gonna
blood?
have-
no, just
gonna
from
have
getting
ravens
pecked in the
breakfast.
forehead by a raven. Raven beaks are not
Oh,
dull.
oh, yeah,
They're
no,
sharp.
No,
And
they
so-
got big ass beaks.
And so
They got
Bofer's
big
just
ass
got like
sharp
this
ass
trickle, wakes up in the morning to not only a pulsing headache, but also an almost lobotomy. Just like right here in the forehead.
You got stabbed. You got stabbed, Loki.
So, alright, that's
Fucking
it.
raven.
That's all. I just want to
Broken.
make sure my raven got there. That's all. Alright.
The
Good
bird.
night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and Mitch.
Oh, Calliope, send me an ingredient list of
Good
things that you were
night.
concocting last night.
Yeah.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session. So, to the audience and my players, be good, be safe, and don't let the stupid get you.
Perfect. Thank you for watching. Very much appreciated. I'm so glad you enjoyed it and stuck out to the end. Come back and see us live on stream, on TikTok, X, wherever you can find Raise the Idols. Come check us out. Stay up to date. All the fun things. It's going to be amazing. What an amazing ride. What an amazing story. And I hope you follow along.